Trump has been acquitted, and a YouTuber decides to start uploading my content and simulcasting my content on his newly monetized channel as a membership package. Wow. Oh my gosh. Those are the topics we're going to be discussing here tonight live. So stick around for all of that and much, much more that's coming right. Whoa. From Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. So that way you won't miss a single thing when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. That's right. I am here to help as many people as possible that are first and foremost open to the help. Because if you're not open to the help, I can't help you. No one can help you if you're not open to the help. So I'm here to help people that are open to the help get the best possible grips on their lives. So that way, each and every one of you can accomplish whatever it is that your hearts desire. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. Let me make sure first and foremost that the notification has gone out on YouTube. And yes, it has gone out. Let me also check out the back end of YouTube and make sure that things are rolling smoothly. American Dream, I see you here on both of your accounts, and same with you, Moonchild. We'll get to the chat in just a few here. Looks like everything is rolling well on the back end of YouTube. And once again, tonight we are also simulcasting live on Facebook. Let me make sure that the notification has gone out. Let me make sure that's rolling smoothly. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Here we go. Give me a second. Looks like the Facebook side of things are rolling well. Nobody over on Facebook. That may change, or they may catch the replay, because this is going to be a very, very interesting show. Half of this show is going to be for everyone, and the other half will still be for everyone, but will make more sense to a smaller YouTube audience out here, a Dramasphere audience that I used to unfortunately be involved with. And the drama just continues. And I'm not a drama channel here. I'm not here to talk about drama. Well, maybe tonight I have to. Like, I don't really have a choice. I'm not feeding into the drama. I'm just making you folks aware of how far people will go and how far this one person will go, because he's so desperate to keep his facade going that's been making him money for the last several years, because he has no content when he doesn't talk about me. And he has a sponsor that runs a fake caregiving company that sponsors him at $4,000 per month and forces him to do this type of content. So to be honest with you, I'm not even quite sure if he really actually wants to do this or he's being forced to do it. Either way, it's really, really pathetic. And a lot of these people don't realize that I have eyes and ears everywhere, okay? And I also have tools that make me aware of things. So I know about things that are happening. And I knew exactly what was happening last night, folks. I was being simulcasted last night in a very unique way. And I'm going to share more about that towards the second part of the show. So, if you're here for that, I'm not going to talk about that for at least 45 minutes to an hour. I mean, I may throw a few tidbits in every now and then, so you may want to stick around. But hey, I'm not going to get to that to the second half of the show. The first part of the show, I'm going to be discussing Trump's acquittal and quickly going over 3 articles from CNN.com that basically described what happened today on this Saturday when our senators were working overtime and working on the weekend. But before we even get to that, once again tonight, I need to pay special props to this channel's sponsor. That's none other than my great longtime friend, Troy Brewer, who runs an amazing marketing company, one of the most trusted marketing companies on the planet. I've known him for almost 10 years. He's a great guy. He is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network for all of your product and service needs from the most trusted professionals in the industry. Please visit www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. One more time, that's www.discovercommunitynetwork.com. You can also visit a subsidiary of the Discover Community Network known as the DCN Internet Radio Network. And when you go on that website, you're going to find a bunch of talk and music internet radio stations. And more than likely, one of those talk or music internet radio stations will suit your talk or music genre needs. So if you're interested in checking that out, go over to www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. One more time, that's www.dcninternetradionetwork.com. Both of those links are below in the description, about a third of the way down on the YouTube side of things. And if you go to either of those websites and you also find out how to connect with Troy by phone or by email and you connect with him, please do not forget to mention that Coach Eli, as always, sends you with lots and lots of love. All right. Thank you, Troy, for your continued support and patronage. I know you've been very busy with your new home and taking care of things with your family. I know we need to connect soon, but don't worry, brother. I'm holding down the fort while you're taking care of other things. And I look forward to an amazing, 2021 for the rest of the year, between the collaboration. My sponsorship is actually also a collaboration with the DCN and my company, which is the GNA, the Genuine Networking Association. And my brand, Coach Eli, and the Agrippa Online channel is a subsidiary of the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. So anyway, all right, let me get to the chat here. And I'm assuming mods, Moonchild, I hope you learn how to use the mod wrench, and I'll be keeping an eye on the chat as well. We're probably going to get trolled pretty hard tonight, possibly, based on what I'm talking about, especially during the second half of the show, and based on what happened last night. So, Moonchild, please do not be afraid to use the band hammer. You figured out how to use it, right? Let me get the chat here. Taylor, humongous. You're probably a troll. You said YOLO. Well, see, we're going to let trolls stick around until they say something that's ban-worthy. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't, listen, if you try to police every single aspect of YouTube or every person on YouTube, when real people come around and you accuse them of being a troll, they're not going to be happy about that. So, hey, let the trolls talk as long as they're respectful. The moment they're disrespectful, we'll give them the hammer, right? American Dream's in the house with the American Dream 6.2 channel. American Dream with a $2 super chat. And then he says, hi, Coach Eli. Hello, American Dream 6.2. And then American Dream 1.5 comes in with a $1 super chat. Thank you for the $3 worth of super chats already, American Dream. I'm not going to say anything more. I mean, you don't have to keep donating. But look, again, I'm not going to tell people how to spend their money or what to do. I just appreciate you being here, bro. I'm on both channels, Coach. That's obvious, American Dream. Well, thank you for clarifying that. I see that. But thank you. Thank you for raising my awareness on that. Let's give you a big round of applause, American Dream. Thank you for the super chats, man. And thank you to Moonchild for being here as well. All right. So let's see. I'm at work, says American Dream 1.5. Oh, okay. Moonchild says, hi, Coach Eli and American Dream. Hello, Moonchild. American Dream 1.5 says they needed a 2/3 majority and 57 votes for guilty wasn't enough. Shaking my head. I agree. Well, the GOP senators, the GOP senators really just wussed out, in my opinion. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And especially what Mitch McConnell did, a hypocritical thing. On one hand, he says that, he talks about what the president did and practically says it's despicable. And on the other hand, he, votes for acquittal. I mean, like, what does that say, Mitch? Seriously. Like, okay, so you're standing up for the principle of the matter on one hand, saying that, yeah, Trump did all this, okay, but you're not willing to vote to impeach him? That's not congruent. Your actions with your vote are not congruent with your words. You see, this is the problem I have with some people, especially people on the far right or the right. No disrespect. This is just what I noticed. A lot of people on the right, with no disrespect, this is just how my experiences have been. They're very hypocritical. They say they preach one thing, then they do another thing. Their actions are not congruent with their words. And for me, I don't care whether you're on the left or the right or down the middle. Doesn't matter who you are. If your actions don't match your words, meaning that if your actions are not congruent with your words, I can't respect you at all. I can't. So he wussed out. And he could have led most of the other GOP senators, or at least get enough to convict him, because he's the minority leader and he has a lot of influence on, that side of the Senate, right? But he voted to acquit after saying basically what Trump did was despicable. I mean, how much sense does that make, Mitch? Seriously. I don't get it. I don't get it. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Let's see. Love the background and the words. It especially tolerate diversity, respect, etc. Moonchild, if you're on your smartphone, I know you're chatting. You have to watch the window at the top small. But if you tilt your phone to landscape, it'll go full screen and you can turn off the chat and clearly see everything. Let me know how good the quality is when you tilt your phone to landscape and you turn off the chat. You tap on the screen and then hit the chat off button in the top right, and you'll see how clear it is. I'm sure you know how that works. Let's see. American Dream 1.5. I meant 57 votes. I get it. Hi, Moonchild says American Dream 1.5. Moonchild says hello. Angels Asylum, hello. American Dream 1.5. Today's news was epic. Listening to Mitch McConnell trying to justify why he voted not guilty. He's a flipping coward, Dream says Moonchild. They're all cowards. They are. With no disrespect, they're cowards because on one hand, they know what Trump did is wrong. On the other hand, if they vote against him, right, because Trump has so many crazy supporters, over 70 million supporters, they feel that this was the best move to make for their future in politics. I think, in all honesty, this was a bad move for them. And I feel that Mitch's future in politics, because of this decision, is going to be harmed more for not doing the right thing, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Yes, Moon, you are right. SIFUSMO. Hello, Eli. Hello, brother. Welcome to the show. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jenny from the Block, you're a good coach. I've seen a few streams. Thank you, Jenny from the Block. Jenny from the Block with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much from your iPhone, obviously, because I have an iPhone too. And when you buy a super chat from the iPhone, it has the 99. I'm going to give you a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Yeah, you didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Wow. Things seem to be turning a corner here on this channel. It's really nice to be moving forward in the right direction. And I'm blown away. I'm really blown away. Jenny from the Block, I've been subscribed to you for a while. You now have 891 subscribers, and I need to get over to your channel more often. How have things been going for you over in your neck of the woods? The last stream you did was 5 days ago, 2 hours. You got 476 views. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. All right. So thank you so much once again for the $9.99 super. American Dream 1.5. Coach Eli is a legitimate life coach and professional. $5 super chat. I'm getting distracted. Like, listen, we all need money to survive, and I appreciate your donations, but they're very distracting. The super chat distracts me. Seriously, maybe I should just turn off the super chat. Should I turn off the super chat? Should I turn off the super chat? Hey everyone, good show. We're gonna get trolled. So hey, Moonchild, you know how to moderate this chat, right? I know Jenny from the blog. She's a Dream loyalist. You know what, Dream and Jenny? Would you both be open to doing some panels on your channels? I mean, I'm not. I am when I'm not on my channel because I am monetized and I try to keep it as clean as possible. I do have a grip on life too, uncensored live streams. I could do some more vocal streams on that channel. But I'd rather support you folks and do some streams on your channels where we can just unleash. Would you folks be Jenny from the blog with another $9.99 super? Jenny, jeez. I can't do this. Jenny, you're going to force me to turn off the super chat. You hear me? I can't concentrate. And it's not about the money. It's not the money. When the super chat lights up, it's very distracting. It lights up like 4th of July, right? Thank you again, Jenny from the block. No need to donate anymore, please. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. American Dream is laughing at me, but thank you, bro. Let me see here. Give me a second. Give me a second here. I just need to moderate the chat for a second. It's good, Coach Eli. Thanks, says Jenny from the block. So, Jenny, yeah, we definitely need to. I love super chatting. I do too. For channels that have super chat. Let's help you get to 1,000. You're almost there, Jenny, and then we can get you monetized, right? I'm sure you have more than 4,000 watch hours, right? One of the trolls in here is saying, turn off the super chat. What's the point of having a monetized channel if you turn off the super chat? Just showing you that YouTubers do really appreciate you and your advice. I appreciate it, man. And wait till, if you folks stick around for the second half of the show, wait until you hear what happened last night. Because the other side has not gone public with this yet. Maybe they're talking about it behind the scenes. Maybe they're trying to figure out what to do. Who knows? Maybe they're simulcasting me again right now. It would be stupid if they were doing it because I've taken preventative measures, and I'll explain more about that during the second half of this show. It comes from the heart, says American Dream. I can't even keep up anymore. I can't. Anthony Michael says, oh boy. You a troll, Anthony? Hello, coach. How you doing? Oh, man. It's Saturday night, at least here on the West Coast, and on the East Coast, it's already Sunday. Let me check out this channel. I have the go-to channel extension. I support the creator that made that. And so I can still check out channels. But where is that guy? Anthony Michael. 9 subscribers. Channel started April 2nd, 2014. All right. Well, it is what it is. Not even close to watch hours, coach. Well, I can help you get there. So let me ask you this, Jenny. Do you want to get monetized? Because if you do, I will help you get monetized within 1 to 2 months max. This is all we got to do. You, Dream, and a few other people, we run 1 or 2 or 3 hour live stream panels on your channel. You probably can get trolled, but you're probably used to that anyways, right? You get a lot of watch hours, you get more subscribers, and we get you monetized. How does that sound? You open to that? I'm not trying to invite myself to your channel. I just want to help. Plus, when I'm on other channels, I can be a little more unleashed. And I still respect the channel. But once you get monetized, you're going to have to kind of clean it up and go, I wouldn't say completely PG, but a little more ad-friendly, right? So, I'm so curious now, says Dream. Moonshot says, trolls be jelly because Coach Eli is raking in the dough. It's not about making the money. I know you're being nice and having fun, Moonchild. And people have made a lot more money than I've made. Yes, I am a business. It needs to make money, but I do it for more than that. But to be honest with you, the super chat is very distracting. That's what I'm trying to say. Sure. Yes. Used to troll. Did you say you used to be a troll? Like I told people before, Jenny and everyone else, if I wanted to troll, I'd be the biggest, baddest super troll on the planet. No one would ever find out. I've got VPNs. I've got everything, right? But it's not within my heart to do that. Like, I'm not that kind of person. Am I capable of doing it? Am I smart enough to do it? Oh, yeah. I could troll everybody and they would never know, right? But that's not who I am. But having that, huge level of intuition, humbly speaking, allows me to identify trollish behavior very easily. And I know how to handle it and squash it fairly quickly. You too, Dream. Let's see. I love Jenny getting monetized. We can get you monetized too, Dream. You've got 1,000+ subscribers on multiple channels. We just need to get you the watch hours, right? You need the watch time, right? And Jenny from the block says, no, I'm used to trolls. Okay. All right, folks. Let's get to the first article here. I'm gonna get to the first article. Then I'm gonna take a break after that, read the next two articles, take another quick break, and then get to the third part of the show, which is going to discuss what's been going on with this YouTuber that basically is trying to sell my content on his newly monetized channel as a membership package. I'll share with you folks the action I took and what he did. It's quite interesting. You're going to want to stick around for that. Yeah, he came in the chat. Poon Handler came in on a sock or somebody pretending to be him. And we banned him right away. It's not a big deal. Rosebud says, Coach Eli, Jenny has some unbelievable rapping skills. That's great. All right, let me just switch over here. Okay. So the first article is Trump acquitted for second time following historic Senate impeachment trial. By Jeremy Herb, Manu Raju, Ted Barrett, and Lauren Fox, CNN. The Senate acquitted former President Donald Trump in his second impeachment trial Saturday, voting that Trump was not guilty of inciting the deadly January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. We all saw it with our own very two eyes. It happened. But the verdict amounted to a bipartisan rebuke of the former president, with 7 Republicans finding him guilty. I respect those 7 GOP senators that did the right thing, whether it would cost them their future in politics or not, which I don't think is going to cost them their future because they morally and ethically did the right thing. The final vote was 57 guilty, as American Dream mentioned in the chat many times. You got it right, American Dream. To 43 not guilty, short of the 67 guilty votes needed to convict. This should have gone to a real trial with a real jury. There's no way a fair trial was going to happen. The way the system is set up. I mean, it's not even worth going through this down the road if this ever happens again with another president, because the same thing is going to happen. It's ridiculous. Held exactly 1 month after the House impeached Trump, the number of Republican senators who voted against Trump ended up higher than even what Trump's legal team had anticipated, marking a stark departure from the first impeachment trial last year when only one Republican senator, Mitt Romney of Utah, found Trump guilty. Okay? So we have 7 now. Maybe more will come out in the future and do the right thing, despite their political party that they belong to. It's not about the political party system. It's about what's right and wrong. This time, Republican Senators Richard Burr of North Carolina, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, Ben Sasse of Nebraska, Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania, and Romney voted to convict Trump. Perhaps the biggest surprise was Burr, the former Senate Intelligence Committee chairman who led the Senate's Russia investigation, after he voted earlier in the week that the trial was unconstitutional. So he flipped his vote. Good. He did the right thing. Both Burr and Toomey are retiring from the Senate at the end of 2022. So they're not worried about their future in politics because they're not going to run for re-election, right? Okay. I guess it made their vote much easier to make, right? This is like little kids playing in the playground, like the Senate, the House, and the Senate, the Congress, the overall Congress is like a bunch of grown little kids, right? Playing in the sandbox, right? This is what this reminds me of. Correct me if I'm wrong. Burr said that while he believed the trial was unconstitutional, which is a bunch of crap, it was very constitutional. The president of the United States cannot break the law during the last 2 weeks, of his term in office. And just because he is out of office, they can't hold him accountable for that. That's like saying, because someone murdered someone 5 years ago, we can't take them to trial. There is no statute of limitations for that. That's ridiculous. That was a cop-out by the GOP senators to vote the way they did to protect their future in politics. Ridiculous. Everyone knows that. As I said on January 6th, the president bears responsibility for these tragic events. The evidence is compelling that President Trump is guilty of inciting an insurrection against a co-equal branch of government, and that the charge rises to the level of high crimes and misdemeanors. Therefore, I have voted to convict, Burr said in a statement. The vote to underscore the obvious dilemma Trump has posed to most congressional Republicans in the aftermath of the January 6th riots, with many Republican senators eager for the party to move on from the former president, but grappling with the reality that he still holds sway over the party's base. It is a dichotomy that the party will face heading into the 2022 midterm elections when it seems to regain control of Congress and the 2024 GOP presidential primary. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm going to read one more section, and then I'll save the rest for you folks to read afterwards. I'll be sharing all of these links in the description section of YouTube and Facebook once the stream ends. Most Senate Republicans sided with the constitutionality argument in their votes to acquit, allowing them to avoid casting judgment based on Trump's conduct. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell offered a blistering criticism of Trump's actions on the Senate floor after the vote. But McConnell said he voted to acquit because he did not believe convicting an ex-president was constitutional. That's a bunch of hooey. Mitch, that's full of baloney, Mitch. Mitch, seriously, man, do you think anyone is buying that? And anyone that's buying that is biased on the right. So he criticized Trump's actions, basically saying what Trump did was completely not right. But he said, I'm going to acquit him because convicting an ex-president was not constitutional. So you're telling me, Mitch, that Trump could have murdered somebody during his last 2 weeks of office, and we would acquit him, or we wouldn't actually give him an actual trial with a real jury that would have convicted him. It's ridiculous, man. All right. Well, let me read one more part here. The Senate's decision today does not condone anything that happened on or before that terrible day. McConnell said it simply shows that senators did what the former president failed to do. We put our constitutional duty first. All right, so let me set up the next article here when I come back from break. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Jenny, you just became a $4.99 sponsor? Jesus Christ. Jenny, we need to work together. I want to help you. I'm going to give you a big round of applause, Jenny. That wasn't necessary, but thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you, folks. I really appreciate you folks looking beyond these trolls that just can't stop coming at good people. And these trolls have made so much money at our expense and with our content and our name in the past. It's really nice to see this turned around. I see you're learning how to moderate the chat, Moonchild. I trust you. Moonchild, I got to tell you something. God bless you. It is a blessing and a pleasure. I'm almost in tears. I'm trying to hold my emotions. I'm a strong guy, but honestly, you've become a really good friend. You've been very loyal. I haven't asked you for anything, and you've been very loyal. And I'm very grateful and thankful for your support, just being here, sharing your comments. And I will continue to help you at no cost, indefinitely. Whenever you need something, I will be there for you. I will be a good friend to you. And, I will help you through anything that you're going through. And I really hope that being a part of this channel has at least helped you in some way, shape, or form, or made a little bit of a difference. I'm very, very humbled right now. I'm very humbled to see what I'm seeing here. I really don't know what's happening, to be honest with you. But maybe some people are saying, look, enough is enough of these people playing games and making money with garbage content, and then other people work hard to do the right thing each and every day, and nothing, right? It's not about the money, folks. It's about seeing people value what I do here. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, money does kind of show how much somebody values your content, but I look at value beyond that. I look at value in the way of people engaging in the chat and truly being here for the right reasons beyond the money. Yes, I like it here. Thank you so much. Let me read the chat here, folks, and then I got to take a break because it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you again for your $4.99 sponsorship, Jenny. Feel free to cancel anytime if you want. I have like 18 members-only videos, and down the road I'll be doing some members-only live streams and some. Occasionally I'll be doing some members-only chats. So you'll have full access to all of that. But here's the thing, Jenny and American Dream. When I get to know you folks a little bit better and I talk with you by phone, I'll end up moderating you folks anyway. So you won't even need a member for the members-only chats down the road. But you will need to be a member, whether you're a moderator or not, to view members-only content. So moderators cannot view members-only content unless they're a member, but moderators can chat being a non-member in a members-only chat for a public live stream. I hope that makes sense. Be polite and respectful, folks, is American Dream. I don't know if Heel Grapper 13 is for real, but he says at, or he or she says at Coach Eli, Jenny is Cyrex manager and she's got him a record deal. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't think anything's going to happen to Trump. Well, that's wrong. I think Trump's going to have a lot of civil and criminal lawsuits filed, and he's very scared about that. So just because, he was acquitted, by the Senate doesn't mean, he's completely safe. He's actually, let me put this advertiser friendly. He's pooping in his pants, okay? He's pooping in his pants, right? It's not over yet, right? And, this trial had to happen, even though most of us already knew that he was more than likely not going to be, convicted, right? We had to do this for our Constitution. It was a constitutional duty to do it. And the evidence that was shown was pretty damning. If Congress didn't do this whole impeachment thing based on what happened, then what would that say for our democracy? What would that, how would we be able to hold people accountable in the future for anything if we didn't at least try to do the right thing here, despite the outcome, right? You know what, Shamrock? I'm going to answer your question and say, look, I'm not here to listen to other people talk smack about what YouTubers have said and done. You're talking about Jenny. If you Google Jenny, right? If you Google me, dude, you'll find videos on me where I said some things I didn't mean because I was incited by trolls on live stream panels in the past. So I'm not going to hold anything against Jenny or anyone. We all have our moments. We all make mistakes. It doesn't make us bad people. You insecure, immature, pathetic, emotionally and mentally unstable trolls. That's all you do. Oh, why don't you Google Jenny and see what she's done, right? See what she's done, right? I don't care. She's cool. She's cool with me, right? And she's human, right? Aren't you human, dude? Do you not make mistakes? Are you Mr. Perfect? Really, are you? Are you, bro? But you want to come here into my chat and project your insecurities, right? And try to stir up the pot and try to, get these people and I to attack each other to destroy what we're building here, right? Well, that's not going to happen, sir, because I'm not going to allow it to happen. And thank you for banning him, Moonchild. Jenny from the block says, I'm back. 7 Republican senators are patriots. Yes, I agree with you on that, bro. They are patriots. The rest of them are not real patriots, in my opinion. Thank you so much. Shamrock, stop harassing me. Listen, you know what, Shamrock? Listen, I'm not going to allow anyone to come here into this chat and harass and attack anyone. This is not a drama channel. You want to do drama, do it on your own channel, bro, or do it on someone else's channel that caters to drama. Have a nice night. Jenny is respectful. That's all I care about. And even if she's made some mistakes, American Dream, have you not made mistakes? Have I not made mistakes? And these were intentional mistakes. Sorry, these were unintentional mistakes. Sorry, these were unintentional mistakes, and we've learned from them. But a lot of these people here, people make one little mistake, right, as a YouTuber, and then they keep talking about it for years and years and years. They can't let it go. They can't let it go. It's pathetic. No, Shamrock, not true, and Chris already said that wasn't true. You don't owe him anything. I'm not buying it, Jenny. And listen, Jenny, I like who you are. I respect the fact that you're here. It has nothing to do with you being a member or the super chats. It has to do with the fact that you're being respectful and we're having a great conversation, right? So I don't even care to Google search and see what's happened with her in the past. I don't care. I care about what she's doing now, and I want to help her. But we've all made mistakes. We've all said things we didn't mean, and a lot of times these trolls do mashups and cut-ups of these videos, and they take them way out of context, just like Trump's attorneys did when they made their presentation yesterday. They cut out the stuff that was damning, and they focused on all the stuff that was somewhat reasonably decent. When you change it, when you changing it today, Shamrock, when Chris cleared it up and my name was cleared, you are weird. Yeah, I would just ignore him. Jenny, please don't let these people distract us from Coach Eli's message. It's not a big deal, American Dream. That's part of coaching, bro. Part of coaching is helping people work through this. I had to learn to work through this myself too, Dream. But I appreciate it, bro. I totally appreciate it. You rustic, and they are a cult-like mentality. Leave me alone. All of these people are a cult, and I'm going to explain more about that when I get to the second half or the third part of the show, when I talk about what this content creator has been doing to me. But yeah, you make a lot of sense, Jenny. We have turned our back away from the past. Let's move forward, everyone. I agree, Dream. We are living through history happening with the Senate and the president. Dream, says Jenny. Chris, the campaign owner, cleared my name that I didn't do that. Jenny, we believe you. I believe you. And Jenny, listen, whatever people have done in the past, people make honest mistakes. I don't hold that against anyone. Don't worry about it. Don't give this guy don't give him any acknowledgement. That's what he wants. He's a pathetic, insecure, immature, emotionally weak, and emotionally and mentally unstable person. Just think of it that way. That's the honest truth. It's the honest truth. Yes, Trump didn't go to jail, says Jenny. American Dream 1.5 says, Jenny, you have a clean slate. You have my respect, and you have always respected me. Let's ignore the distractions. This is an interesting discussion from Coach Eli. And Anthony Michael talked smack about Jenny too. Well, Michael, you got banned. Anthony, you got banned as well. Jenny, we've got your back. And then we had the troll, the next wife of American Dream. I'm not going to read what was said. My God, you folks are, you trolls are so pathetic, man. And that's part of what I do. I call people out so other people can learn that this is not your fault, Jenny or Dream or Moonchild or anyone else. These people are insecure, immature, pathetic, weak losers that don't love themselves. And a lot of them are mentally and emotionally unstable. And I say that respectfully because that's how they are. There's no grown adult in their right mind that would waste their time to behave this way. Like this is Friday night going into Saturday. This is Saturday night going into Sunday. Like if I was dating someone or married, I'd be like snuggled up in bed with my wife or my girlfriend, and I would have probably streamed earlier, but I wouldn't be out trolling on YouTube. These people, they do this because that's all they have. Like you and I are their life. Without us, they have nothing. Do you guys get that? That's what it is. I'm doing my best to get rid of trolls. Moderating is new to me. Well, how do you like it? Is it fun? I love what you're doing, Moonchild. This is one of the few positive channels on YouTube. Be respectful and polite, everyone. American Dream says, LOL, Jenny, awesome. Jenny from the block with a lot of emojis. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Moonchild says, thank you for what I said earlier. Thank you, Coach Eli, for understanding. That's okay, Coach. Positivity is great. It's okay. I can't keep up. Moonchild, your channel is growing and rooted in positivity. Moonchild, know you very well. I don't know you very well, but I'm glad you're here for support. She's an awesome person, bro. I've talked to her on the phone. She's an awesome person. More trolls. Thank you, Coach Eli, for understanding. This is American Dream one more time. Wicked. You two stop harassing me. Okay. Yeah, I would just ignore them. It's not a big deal. American Dream 1.5. I made mistakes, many, but I tried to change. I'm trying to learn a new direction of clarity. American Dream, I think you've always been a good guy, bro. You put everything you had into your marriage, which is what a guy's supposed to do, right? And you were with the wrong woman. And you went through a rage because she gave up on you, bro. And there's nothing wrong with what you went through. And so a lot of the things you did, which I've heard from other people, but dude, I'm not here to criticize you. I understand why you did what you did. Whether I think it's a right or wrong thing is irrelevant, because I know it was all unintentional. You were hurting, bro. Like, you're a good dude. You just wanted to have a good marriage. It didn't work out. And you're reacting in the same ways that any normal guy would react after going through what you went through. So these people that are coming at you for the way you reacted, okay, especially like that other creator, Raleigh, and some other people, how would they react if they lost their wife, right? Or their girlfriend, right? Of many years or decades, right? Okay, Coach Eli, I like your content. Well, thank you, Jenny. I want to come on your channel too, if you're okay with that. I'm serious. It can't just be about my channel. Like, when you're working with other YouTubers, it has to be a collaborative effort. I'm big on collaboration. Whew. America Dream 1.5, hashtag Colt, Jenny from the block, hashtag Colt, Jenny from the block, K Coach Eli. Moonchild, schoolyard bullies who never grew up. Well, no, they're insecure. Maybe they were schoolyard bullies. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they became that way as they got older. Because a lot of these guys that are behaving this way have been behaving this way because they went through a divorce. And that came later in life. But yeah, maybe they were, if they were insecure and immature, when they were younger, if they were the same way, then that's a possibility, Moonchild. But I think what happens with these people is that they experience something, especially these middle-aged men. They experienced divorce, and they were the breadwinner in the household, and then they lost it all, and now they're angry and bitter. So they're coming out here on YouTube and projecting their insecurities onto us, and we're the ones that, by responding to them, we're feeding into them, and we're basically giving them what they want. They want our attention. Now, every so often, I don't mind talking about them because that's what I do here as a coach. Like, I'd rather not give them any attention at all. That's the right thing to do. But some things they do are the best examples for educational purposes, which is why I talk about it, which is why I'm going to be talking about this other creator again towards the last part of this show. These people snuggle up with their laptops. It's a mental irregularity. No, Dream. They snuggle up with their iPhones and Androids. Bro, I like your figure of speech. Like, I'm on my laptop right now running this stream. There's no way you could run a stream with this quality on a smartphone. But yes, I've got the iPhone 12 Pro Max, one of the best smartphones out there. And that's what they do. They'll sit on the couch, they'll lay in bed, and instead of snuggling up with their wife or their girlfriend, or if it's a woman, that's trolling, which is rare because there are more male trolls than female trolls, instead of snuggling up with their man, they'll get on their smartphone and they'll sit there in bed and do this. Like, if I'm in bed with a woman I'm dating, I love, or whatever, right? I'm going to be doing the do. I'm going to be making out. I'm going to be snuggling up, giving her a massage. Like, why the heck are you going to have a woman sleep in the same bed if you're not going to do anything with her? Like, why? Seriously. I should have been on full screen this entire time. There we are. There we go. We're at 49 minutes. I need to step away and take a break, read these next two articles very briefly, and then you're not going to believe what happened. It's just, it's absolutely ridiculous what happened. And I bet that channel is simulcasting me in some way, shape, or form right now. And, if you are, that's fine, dude. And if you're going to try to keep hiding it from me, I'll keep finding out. And eventually, your channel's going to go down again. That's fine, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. It's all good. It's not a big deal. Just know I'll do whatever I can, when I can, with what I know and the tools I have, to take you down. It's only a matter of time, and you know it. You know it. You're welcome. Went through it myself, says Moonchild. Dream, if you can't afford a divorce attorney, contact legal aid. Dream is amazing, says Jenny from the block. They must be all alone and hurting, says Dream. Jenny from the block. Right, Coach Eli. I look forward to more shows, Eli. Well, thank you, Jenny. Let's do some on your channel too. Dream, would you be willing to go on a panel with me on Jenny's channel? We got to do that. Maybe sometime this coming week. And are you both on Google Hangouts? Like American Dream and Jenny from the block. Can each of you email me at coacheli@coach@eliasmelas.com? That email's in the description. Can you both email me at coacheli@coach@eliasmelas.com and send me the email to your main YouTube account, because I want to add you folks onto Google Hangouts so we can chat behind the scenes. And when I get to know you, I'll moderate you both down the road shortly and add you to the Coach Eli moderators private group chat I have going on Hangouts. There's a lot of good stuff happening behind the scenes. So, Jenny from the block, hashtag United States, let's come together as a nation. I agree. All right. Yes, I have Google Hangouts. Great. Email me here at this, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. And just send me your email. Send me your email, and that's associated with your Google/YouTube account, and then that you use for Hangouts, and then I'll add you like later tonight or tomorrow. All right, folks. I'm going to step away for a quick break. I'm going to, and also, when I go on break, I'll be checking to see. For poops and giggles, I'll say it advertiser friendly in an advertiser friendly way, even though I'd rather say the S word. I'm trying to minimize my swearing. Okay. I'm going to check to see if that dude is simulcasting me again. I bet he is. And here's the thing, dude. If you are simulcasting me, you do have a couple of moles that are members of your channel and your Discords. And I'll tell you, bro, they've been feeding me all of this information. How do you think, bro, I found out so fast about what you did just yesterday, right? So just think about it. If you're simulcasting me right now, I'm going to check an email. Somebody's already sent me the link. If it's happened, just know, bro, like I'm telling you, you can continue doing what you're doing and roll the dice and potentially have another channel shut down or demonetized and then shut down. Or you can just move on. The choice is yours, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, and you may get away with it for a little while, but you know it's going to happen eventually. But yes, you do have moles, and you're never going to find out who they are. And that's how I got the information. And there's a lot more to share, so you're going to want to stick around for that. But yeah, if you're simulcasting me right now, I will know within 2 minutes after I take my break. So why don't I cue up some royalty-free YouTube music? Let's cue up some royalty-free YouTube music. Take that break, and then come back and keep moving forward. I'm having a great time tonight. How are you all doing tonight? You having a great night? Hope you can feel my energy here. Hope you can feel my energy. Nothing happening over on Facebook, but YouTube is hopping tonight, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to start off going on break with one of my favorite songs to leave off towards the break, to head out towards the break, or to the break. Ooh, I can't even talk. A little synergy. Well, let's see. What else? Let me see. Do-do-do-do. 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 I got 3, just need one more. One more. Lots of moles. In every group of trolls, you've always got the moles. Trolls and moles. there are some people still on the right side of morality. Let me see here. What do I want to enter back to? Little Otis McDonald, Magic Part 2. All right, folks, music's all queued up. I'm going to step away for a 5 to 7 or 8 minute break. When I get back, we're going to go over the next 2 articles briefly. We're going to talk about, even after acquittal, GOP senators and Democratic managers hope rebuke of Trump has lasting effect. And then we're going to talk about what Trump said after his second acquittal. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so stick around. We'll be right back. magic, he's back. You gotta patent that, you gotta copyright that, Moonchild. I really liked when you started doing that. Poof! Just like that, he reappears magically on the screen through the magic of digital software, digital imaging, digital video, right? True that, says Moonchild. I love this background. It says a bunch of great things. Diversity, tolerate, negotiate, accept, attune, thank, mobilize, include, participate up here, right? Synthesize, team up, come together, combine. Gosh, I love it, love it, love it. Do you feel it? Yeah. Do you feel it? Enough with the negativity. Let's have some fun. Let's learn to love ourselves more so that way we can love other people more and be more accepting of other people. Are you with me? Yeah! Woo! I'm not a boring coach, folks. You gotta entertain people while throwing down those truth bombs! Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That is what we do here on the Grip Online channel. We entertain people while throwing down those truth bombs! Truth bomb! Truth bomb! There we go. I should bring back the morning rooster. I am the morning rooster! Because I am here to awaken your success. Should I bring that back? Oh man, I feel really, really good tonight. All right. Settle down, coach. You got a lot of show left to go. A lot of show left to go. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube. And once again tonight, also simulcasting live on Facebook. Glad you can all join me here tonight. It's Saturday. At least it's still a Saturday here on the West Coast where I'm at. And Sunday pretty much almost everywhere else. Friday, February 13th, 2021, the day that this live stream was done live. In case you're here on the replay, you know when it happened. It is 1:55 a.m. Eastern Time, 10:55. It's only 10:55 p.m. Pacific Time in my neck of the woods, here in the beautiful, glorious, amazing San Francisco Bay Area where I'm at, Northern California. I'm in beautiful, glorious Redwood City to be exact. And there's a sign downtown that says Climate Best by Government Test. And right now, the weather in Redwood City is 50 degrees. And I know back east you're still dealing with sub-zero weather. It's kind of crazy. I would hate to deal with that. I wouldn't know what to do with that type of weather. I don't know if I'd survive, to be honest with you. I guess I have to learn to, right? Tonight we're discussing Trump acquitted. And I'm sharing my thoughts regarding that and getting your thoughts in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. Plus, coming up in just a little bit, we're going to talk about a monetized YouTuber tries to sell my videos as a membership package. So one more time tonight, we're discussing Trump's acquittal that happened earlier today or yesterday, if it's Sunday in your neck of the woods. I'm sharing my thoughts, getting your thoughts as well. Plus, down the road in just a little bit, I'll be discussing a newly monetized YouTube channel. Tries to sell my videos as a membership package. Tries to go underground and hide it and still make money and still have his cringy drama audience. Talk smack, right? A bunch of immature, insecure, emotionally weak, emotionally unstable, and mentally unstable people that can't stop talking about me. I don't talk about these people. They keep talking about me. I think they must love me. I think they secretly love me. They're secretly in love with me. What do you think, Dream? What do you think, Moonchild? What do you think, Jenny from the Block? And anyone else here on the YouTube side of things? Let me check out Facebook. What's going on? Nobody on Facebook tonight? All right, that's all right. That's all right. We've got the YouTube crew in full effect, and it's all good. All right. It's 20 degrees in Texas, says Dream. LOL. Minus 24. Negative 24, says Moonchild, where she's at. She's got the cold emoji. Dream says, hashtag love and tolerance. I'm kind of scrolling through the chat. He goes, COVID-19 ruined everything. Yeah, but things are getting better. Haven't you noticed that, Dream? That we're getting more and more vaccines distributed much more quickly and more administered. Now, let me see here. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the latest vaccine numbers. Okay, so right now, updated February 13th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Eastern, which is 6 a.m. Pacific. That was yesterday morning. The total doses distributed here in the U.S., 69,883,625. Total doses administered, 50,641,884. This is really, really good news, folks. These numbers keep going up pretty much daily, and I just have a feeling by summer or the end of summer, things are going to get almost back to normal. And I have a feeling that the entire country here in the U.S. and the world by the end of the year will be anywhere from 60 to 75% vaccinated. And then guess what? We can all go back to living a normal, maskless life. Oh, I cannot wait. This is just like, I haven't really changed my life much because of COVID, but other people are fearing going out. So it's made it more challenging to find people that are willing to even go out wearing a mask. And so, but it really hasn't affected me that much. It just it's affected other people. So I guess that kind of does affect me because I love hanging out with people, and some people aren't willing to hang out during this time, but you know what I mean. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. All right. So let's see. Moonshot says, sounds like an obsession with you. Well, no, this one content creator I'll be talking about after the next break. When I share this whole story, it's just unbelievable, right? It's unbelievable. And he has no idea what's coming sooner than he thinks. He's got something coming. He's got something coming. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. He can figure out if he wants to do the right thing or not. That's on him. If not, he'll keep paying the price. But yeah, I'm his entire content. It's obvious to me that his sponsor and his audience wants to talk about me all the time. That's why they're there. He built an audience of Coach Eli haters. So if he doesn't cater his content to me, he doesn't get nearly as much traction or make as much money. And his sponsor also forces him to do these things. So, you know, it's sad. Maybe he enjoys doing it. Maybe he feels he has no choice. Either way, you know, he's going to end up paying the price, as he always has. I'll share more about that in the third part of the show. But again, you know, this dude right now, this very moment, has a chance to do the right thing before something further even happens. So, that's his call. No big deal. Let's go on with the show here. Let's go on with the show. I know you're watching right now, Jamie. Let me just put it to you that way. Let me put it to you that way. Do what you got to do, bro. I'm going to do what I've got to do. Anyway. All right, let's switch over to the browser screen here. And let's get to the next article here. Even after acquittal, GOP senators and Democratic managers hope rebuke of Trump has lasting impact. Analysis by Lauren Fox and Jeremy Herb, CNN. Updated 10:58 p.m. Eastern, which is 7:58 p.m. Pacific, Saturday, February 13th, 2021. Very recent, obviously. In the moments after former President Donald Trump was acquitted by the Senate for a second time in a little more than a year, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell rose to speak. Mitch, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you. Not as a senator, not as the minority leader, not even as a man, as a human being, sir. As a human being that's supposed to have morals, values, and ethics. And you contradicted yourself so badly. Well, let me just share it. If you haven't heard, I'm sure most of you have heard, but in case you haven't. His message was clear. The former president could not be the future of the Republican Party. So you're condemning him, right, Mitch? Even as McConnell voted that Trump was not guilty Saturday for inciting an insurrection, raising constitutional and specific legal objections, McConnell's words underscored the challenge for the Republican Party going forward. They are torn between two competing interests, sticking with Trump enough to woo supporters for themselves and erasing Trump's dangerous final days from the GOP's legacy. The problem is this. Trump has brainwashed 70 million people to support him. I don't even consider these people patriots. I don't consider them even Republicans, okay? These are retrumplicans, like Chris Como says on CNN. Retrumplicans, okay? All right? And this is a cult, right? And when you're a man like Donald Trump that is extremely selfish and has not a care for anyone besides himself, right? And you've got 70 million people supporting you, that's a lot of people supporting you. That is nearly 1/4 of the population here in the U.S. That's why these GOP senators did what they did. Those 70 million voters right there, Trump supporters, are what's going to keep these people, in office, right? Or at least they think that's what's going to keep them in office, right? And these 70 million people that Trump is, let me say this as politely as possible, brainwashing, it's a cult. How many of you would agree, like this is my opinion, I'm just saying my opinion, how many of you would agree that this Retrumplican party, Trump's going to try to start like the Patriot Party, right? From the office of the former president, right? He was saying he's going to do all this, right? How many of you feel it's a cult? If you feel it's a cult, put a 1 in the chat. Let me know why. Anyone who decries his awful behavior is accused of insulting millions of voters. That is an absurd deflection, McConnell added. 74 million Americans did not invade the Capitol. Hundreds of rioters did. 74 million Americans did not engineer the campaign of disinformation and rage that provoked it. One person did, just one. So, McConnell, it seems like you're trying to justify, your decision, right? It seems like on one hand, you're trying to allow morality to sink in. And on the other hand, you basically voted to acquit him. And that's not congruent, bro. And you as a Senate, minority leader, that's a very contradicting thing, man. That's a very contradicting thing in my opinion. It should be a fact, but it's my opinion. The task before Republicans now will be detangling the pieces of Trump's appeal to carry with them, and how much of the former president's bombastic and conspiratorial tendencies they can truly leave behind. Republican senators' acquittal of Trump, they argue, should not be read as an all-out embrace of the former president or what he stood for, or even practically as a promise they would back him in 2024 to lead their party in a race for the White House. Okay. Let me see. Moonchild says, I can't get the vaccine because vaccines make me deathly ill. Sorry to hear about that, Moonchild. Well, most of the rest of the people will be vaccinated, so you should be okay, hopefully. Moonchild says, agreed. American Dream 1.5 says, hashtag cult. Moonchild says, 1, agreeing it's a cult. It is. It absolutely is. It is. Okay. Time is going to take care of that some way or another. Senator Chuck Grassley, a Republican from Iowa, who voted to acquit, said when asked if Trump should be the future of the party. But remember, in order to be a leader, you've got to have followers. So we're going to find out whoever leads, but everyone is going to be involved. We're a big tent. The problem, in my opinion, is this. Trump has people so brainwashed, I have a feeling these people will support Trump indefinitely. And it's going to be very hard to sway these people to not support Trump. So what Trump, the card that Trump holds, the Trump card, right? The Trump card that he holds is these 70 plus million people, right? And that's what these GOP senators are concerned about, right? They're concerned about that for their future. It's quite obvious, don't you think? The Democratic House impeachment managers may not have convinced 17 Republicans to convict Trump for inciting an insurrection, but Republican senators were clearly shaken watching videos of members and Trump's own vice president fleeing for safety as Trump did little to quell the rioters. We all saw what happened. We all know what happened. Regardless of how they voted, they know what happened. They know exactly what happened. They were there when it was happening. It's unbelievable, right? I can't believe these people, that voted to acquit Trump were in a position where they could have lost their lives over what Trump did. And they're going to acquit him regardless because they fear their future in politics depends on having the support of Trump and his 70 plus million cult followers. I mean, come on, let's be real here. The House manager's case showing the violent attack and how the danger could have been so much worse was intended as much as to win a conviction as it was to win the public battle over Trump's conduct. The guilty votes from 7 Republican senators was a significant rebuke, even if it didn't mean Trump would be formally barred from holding office again. I'm going to tell you again, like I mentioned yesterday on the stream, I'll say it again. If Trump would have beat out Biden and gotten reelected, I would have left YouTube. I would have gotten off social media. There's no way I could be doing what I'm doing right now if he was in office. Because I got attacked severely by Trump supporters out here on YouTube that were inciting hate and violence. They were doxing people. I got trolled so badly out here. And the people that trolled me were Trump supporters that basically were getting away with doing it for the most part because they had the backing of Trump trying to change things with these social media companies. Now that Trump is out and Biden's in, it's a whole new ballgame. But let's say Biden's going to run for re-election, in 2024, right? Okay? In 2024, he's going to run for re-election, right? And I bet you Trump's going to run again unless somehow they find a way to bar him from running, right? Which I doubt they're going to be able to do that, right? If Trump somehow wins in 4 years, I'm done. Unless at that point I have like 100 or 200,000 subscribers and I have a YouTube partner and I have somebody at YouTube I can contact to take care of all these things and these people, I'm out. I'm just not going to deal with it. Anyway, I think he is probably not likely to ever be president of the United States again based on what is going on right here, right now. Senator Kevin Kramer, a North Dakota Republican who voted to acquit Trump. I think the impeachment process has been damaging because people have seen repeated images of how awful that night was and how inappropriate his response was. Well, the reason why us Democrats kept on playing those images is because we were trying to get you Republicans that, were leaning towards acquittal, and you did acquit him, right? To, do the right thing here. Do the right thing here. Don't do what's right for you. Do what's right for the people. You have a duty to the people. You folks did what you feel is going to best benefit your future in politics, and you didn't think about the people you serve here in the US of A. That's it. That's the bottom line. In a Saturday night statement, hours after the Senate voted to acquit Trump of inciting the deadly January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol, President Joe Biden said that the substance of the charge is not in dispute. Of course. And noted that the bipartisan nature of the vote, with 7 Republicans voting with Democrats to find Trump guilty. What I respect about Biden is that he's very mature and very professional. To be quite honest, and I did vote for you, Joe, and I love you and I respect you. But, Joe, I think you got to amp it up a little bit. And if you need to call somebody out, like call Trump out, call him out. Don't lose focus on what you're doing with the COVID thing and other things, right? Like systemic racism and COVID and then this COVID relief bill and all that, right? You're not going to lose focus, but Joe, listen, Joe, buddy, President Joe Biden, dude, you're a respectful man. And I think that you're in a position right now where you can set a lot of people straight and try to truly unify this country and try to unify Democrats and Republicans. But you got to speak out a little more. That's just my opinion. That's a little criticism for my own party. I'm slightly on the left. Hey, I'm going to criticize Joe every now and then too. I'm unbiased. But yeah, I get it. I get it. Joe is very mature and tries to handle things professionally and, like I just said, maturely. While the final vote did not lead to a conviction, the substance of the charge is not in dispute. Even those opposed to the conviction, like Senator Minority Leader McConnell, Mitch, you disappointed me, man, believe Donald Trump was guilty of a disgraceful dereliction. I can't even say the word. Dereliction. Gosh, I hate these words. Forgive me. Of duty and practically and morally responsible for provoking the violence unleashed on the Capitol. Biden said in his first comments since Trump's acquittal Saturday afternoon. So, I'm not going to read the rest of this part here. When I share the link at the end of the show on Facebook and YouTube in the description sections, you can read the rest. It is an uncomfortable vote, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let me check the chat here real quick, and then I need to adjust this page to show you. Let me actually just do this real quick here. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Gotta do this on the fly. Do it on the fly. Do it on the fly. That's what we do. Boop-boop-boom. I'm a one-man show. I'm a one-man show. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So good at this. Folks, I'm a master of OBS. I did a 5.5-hour live stream tutorial. It's still on my channel on OBS a couple of years ago. If you folks want me to do another one and help you folks how to use open broadcast software to do high quality streams like mine, and you can even integrate StreamYard within OBS, let me know. It's totally free and it's better quality. Let me see. Give me a second here. All right. I think we're all set here. Okay, there we go. Hang on a second here. There we go. Jenny from the block. All right, let me check out the chat on Facebook first real quick. Nothing happening on Facebook tonight. Let me see what's going on the YouTube side of things. You have good tech skills, Coach Eli. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm curious to, and I'm not trying to show off, Dream. I'm just curious to get your opinion. What do you think about my audio quality with my microphone and the video quality compared to other streams you've seen? And I want you to be very honest. You know, not just, say nice things because you like me. It's okay, man. I'm curious to know what you think about the audio and video quality besides the content. Because I'm a tech guy and I've always been a techie, geeky kind of guy, but I'm like a jockey kind of guy too. Like I tell ladies this, like with me, you get the best of both worlds. You get this nerdy, geeky, smart, tech savvy guy that can fix things, right? But then you also get a confident alpha male, a sexy Greek man, humbly speaking, that's one of the best lovers you will ever experience in your life. When you bring both aspects, folks, the smarts, you can fix things, and you know how to rock a woman's world in the bedroom, and you know how to be a gentleman and a confident but not arrogant guy, nothing better than that, right? Nothing better than that. All right, let's see. Crisp and clearer than other channels. I got fiber, and I've got a real camera with a Elgato Camlink capture card. So basically, I use a Canon 1080p video camera instead of a webcam with an HDMI output that goes into this little mini USB piece called an Elgato Camlink. It's a little tiny USB thing that costs $130. What that does is it goes from the HDMI output of my Canon video camera, 1080p video camera, which is better than the webcam, and then the other side goes into my USB 3.0 port, and it gives crystal clear video. But then I also broadcast at a very high bit rate at 1080p, 20 megabits per second on both Facebook and YouTube. And I can do that because of a fiber line. And because of a fiber line, I can broadcast in very high quality. Jenny from the block, fiber optics rock. Do you have fiber at your place, Jenny? Hashtag tech savvy. It's very good audio, studio, and video. I'm still learning. I still use StreamYard. I use StreamYard to bring people on through OBS, but yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I tried Prism software, but haven't mastered it yet. Whatever you folks want. Listen, I'm a business and personal relationship coach. I can help you folks with your tech stuff too, for your business. A lot of times we talk more about the personal stuff here, and lately we've been talking about politics, but we can do business things as well too. Whatever you folks need, I'm here to help you get the best possible grips on your lives in regards to your business and personal success, right? So, Jenny, thank you for another $9.99 super chat. Jenny, I really hope you're not hurting for money. I really hope that you're not on a limited budget, because you've donated a total of $30 plus $5 for being a channel member. You've spent $35. I'm not trying to wallet watch you or count. But Jenny, you don't have to donate anymore. Like, I like just having you here. No, I have Spectrum Unlimited, no data caps, Wi-Fi. Wow, cool. Stop, Eli. No, Jenny, seriously. Listen, I care about the people. And I am concerned about people that spend a lot of money. I'm not saying that you would spend it if you can't afford it, but no, I'm good. I work hard. Okay. Jenny, please don't take offense. I know you're not taking offense to it, but this is where my head and heart is at. I value hard work. I live, not trying to show off, I live in the most expensive area on the planet, practically, the San Francisco Bay Area. I understand how hard it is to make money. Again, everyone's situation is different. You do you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I appreciate it, but you don't have to do it. I love having you here. Just, you being here. But yeah, you said you love the super chat, so I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, folks, that's cool. You care about, of course, I care about everybody. I even care about the trolls, Jenny. Look, just because I talk about the trolls and they do negative things doesn't mean I don't care about them. I do care about them. I just don't let them get to me. I wish these people could really start to work on themselves, start to love themselves more, and to be open to the help of being uplifted by someone like me, or if not me, another coach, and start bettering their lives. So I do love everybody. I have nieces in San Francisco. Well, next time you're around here, let me know. Let me know. We can all hang out. Not a big deal. How old, Jenny, if it's not too personal, how old are you? If it's not too personal, I'm 47. I'm 47. I'm getting up there. I'm actually already up there. Anyway. Yeah, my fiber is unlimited too. I just got a notification that 13 days into this month, I've used 600 gigabytes, not bits, bytes of data between upload and download. Because now I stream to Facebook and to YouTube at the same time at 40 megabits per second, 20 megabits per second to each side from my fiber, right, for high quality, which is about 5 megabytes per second. So I'm pumping out a lot of data every stream. 46 in March. Oh, we're like the same age pretty much. I'm older also. I'm 53. Dude, you're not that much older, bro. Don't age yourself, dude. You look good, bro. Dream. Dude, you look good. And you know what matters the most, bro? What matters is what's in here. Hey, Dream, we're not old. I like to just mess around with that, Jenny. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Now, Dream, while I read the last article here, it's very, very brief, and I'm going to take a break and come back and share the information everyone's been waiting for during the third and final part of the show. Moonchild, I'm 45. We're all around the same age. Jesus. Wow. At least we're older than the women, Dream. That's good, right? Because they say technically women mature faster than men, right? So we got to be at least a little bit older than the women, right, brother? Yeah. So, Dream, what happened on your date, bro? Did it happen? Like, what happened on your date on Thursday, I believe? I know you were going to go hang out with someone. Let us know, and let me get to this final article here from CNN. Here's what Trump said after his second acquittal. So Trump released a statement, and I saw this on CNN earlier, and I had to talk about this briefly. Former President Trump just released a statement following the Senate vote to acquit him in his second impeachment trial. Part of the statement read, "It is a sad commentary on our times that one political party in America has given a free pass to denigrate the rule of law, defame law enforcement. He had this written for him. Cheer mobs, excuse rioters, and transform justice into a tool of political vengeance. And persecute, blacklist, cancel, and suppress all people and viewpoints with whom or wish to disagree. This is just too wordy, man. This is like too overly wordy and trying to make it sound like it's overly professional. I always have and always will be a champion for the unwavering rule of law. I can't believe he said this. He will be a champion always, and always will be a champion for the unwavering rule of law, the heroes of law enforcement, and the right of Americans to peacefully and honorably debate the issues of day without malice and without hate. Well, Trump, you should live by your own words. That's what I have to say. You should live by your own words. Lead by example, Trump. You don't, Trump. Your words and your actions, Trump, are not congruent, just like McConnell's. They're not congruent. That's the problem I have with some of you folks on the right. And some people on the left are like this, but more so people on the right are like this. Your actions don't match your words. They're not congruent. Trump also thanked his legal team and all of the United States senators and members of Congress who stood proudly for the Constitution we all revere and for the sacred legal principles at the heart of our country in the statement. And, you know, I'm not going to read this part here. I'll share the link. You can read more about Schumer blasts Trump's acquittal as un-American. Chuck Schumer, I like Chuck Schumer. I like Chuck Schumer. He's great. He's great. But I'll let you read that. No big deal. Let's go back to full screen. And let me check out the chat one more time here before I take my next break. And then I'm going to come back. And we're going to talk about this other YouTube content creator that, you know, seems to think he can take my content and sell it as a members-only package on his newly monetized channel. After his former monetized channel that he had for years was removed from the YouTube Partner Program about 1.5 years ago by good old me for the same exact things he's doing to me now on his newly monetized, you know, channel that he's had for a while as well. Anyway, let's see. Let me see. Dream went on a date. Well, that's what he told me earlier on the week. Trump is, and she's got the barf emoji or whatever that is. I agree. Jenny says, Moonchild. I'm glad the clown Trump is gone. I agree. I agree. Me too, Jenny. Well, I'm going to let you folks chat it up in the chat. I'm going to go on a break. And when I get back, I'm going to just put it out there. I'm going to talk about Jamie, who runs the Like and Theory channel and the Punksthetic Art and Entertainment channel. And because his former channel was demonetized by me for flagging him for the same reasons I've been flagging him again now, he basically got monetized on his Punksthetic channel maybe about a month ago or a little less than a month ago. And then he got memberships activated. And now, he's trying to go underground and, rebroadcast people's live streams and stuff like that under a paywall, right? The funny thing is that when you have friends in low places, when you have moles that you feel you can trust in your Dramasphere group, and these moles have a moral high ground and morality gets to them, and they reach out to me and give me information, that's all it takes, right? And I'm going to share more about that. Oh yeah, Jenny, wait till you hear what happens or what happened, right? Oh, that's not it. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. I'll be sharing the whole thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can tell you right now, I'll make a prediction on how long it'll be before Jamie's Punksthetic Art and Entertainment channel will be demonetized. Unless he completely stops doing what he's doing. Because here's the problem with Jamie is this, is that he's not emotionally strong enough to walk away from this, right? I've walked away from it. Like, I'm not feeding in him. I'm just stating, I'm reporting the news right now, right? I'm strong about this, right? Jamie can't stand me because basically I got him removed from the YouTube partner program on his former Lichen Theory channel for doing the same things to me then as he's doing to me now, right? But I've learned to handle it better, right? And because he built an audience of Coach Eli haters, okay, to only, be invested in content on his channel when he's talking about me, and he has a sponsor that runs a fake caregiving company that pays him $4,000 a month to come at me as well as part of his sponsorship requirements, he really has no choice. If he doesn't do this, he's going to have no money. But if he keeps doing it, he's going to have no channel because he'll be removed. All right, so I'm going to read what Dream and everyone else says when I get back. Let me go ahead and cue up that music. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Just need a couple more here real quick. One more. All right, folks, music is all queued up. I'm going to step away for another 5 to 7 or 8 minute break. When we return, we're going to talk about this YouTuber that thinks he has the right to resell other creators' content, such as mine, under a paywall on his monetized channel as a membership package. You're not going to want to miss this story, folks. You ain't seen nothing yet. So stick around. We'll be right feel good, feel real good. Oh, and Eli has eyes and ears everywhere and has lots of friends in low places and high places that are ready to take immediate action. Oh, yeah. Wait till you hear this, folks. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. You see that right there? It says, unite us, right? Let me turn off the chat for a second. You see that right there? Unite us. Appreciate. Understand, right? Communicate, reach out, work with, connect, right? I love this background from pixabay.com, royalty free and copyright free. You gotta love it, gotta love it. Let's turn on the chat, let's turn on the chat. Oh no! Oh no! Not again, Jenny. Not again. Jenny, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did I just see that pop up? For the $2.99 super sticker. Oh my gosh. We'll get to the chat in just a second. We got lots of updates. All right, folks. Yeah. Okay. All right. Welcome back to the third and final installment of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live on YouTube and also once again simulcasting live on Facebook. Glad you could all join me here tonight. It is 2:46 a.m. Eastern Time, 11:46 p.m. Pacific Time here in my neck of the woods. I'm in the beautiful, glorious, amazing San Francisco Bay Area. Did I say 11:46 p.m.? It's not even midnight here yet. Did I say that right? I've got a lot going on here. I'm keeping an eye on something else right now, folks, on my smartphone. I'll explain more in just a second. It's rather comical. It's rather comical. But tonight we have been discussing Trump acquitted. My thoughts. Plus, monetized YouTuber tries to sell my videos as a membership package. One more time, Trump acquitted. My thoughts. I shared about that in the first couple segments of the show. Go back and check out the replay to hear my thoughts about that. Plus, monetized YouTuber tries to sell my videos as a membership package. We're going to talk about that here during the last segment of the show. And I'm going to make a statement at the beginning of this segment here regarding some things that are going on. American Dream with the $2 super chat. You truly have a lot of support from the heart. Thank you. Thank you, American Dream. Thank you, Jenny from the block. And thank you to Moonchild for being here and anyone else watching behind the scenes. I truly, truly am appreciative of you great people. You know, folks, I love everybody like I've always said. But I'm looking to deal with easygoing, laid back, down to earth people that have their stuff together, that are emotionally and mentally secure and stable, and are anti-hate, are anti-racism, are just good, down to earth people and accept people for who they are. And don't criticize and attack other people because they're insecure within themselves. They're mentally and emotionally unstable. And they have to project their insecurities onto people like us to make themselves feel better. They want to kick us down to their level to make themselves feel better. So anyway, with that being said, let me get right to it because there's a lot going on. And folks, I've been handling this professionally and maturely, and I want to teach you folks how to handle this professionally and maturely as well. So let's talk about this YouTube content creator that feels he has the right to simulcast my live streams and use my content. And instead of putting it out publicly, making it members-only private content on his newly monetized channel. And he thinks that, he has the right to do that. He actually knows he doesn't have the right to do that. And he's doing it that way because he feels he can avoid detection by me and other people. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. I actually know exactly what's going on. And I knew exactly what was going on last night because, like I said again, there are moles in his community that are, pretty tired of what he's been doing and some other people in that drama sphere community have been doing. And they are actually helping me discreetly by passing along information to me to stop this. And eventually what's going to happen is all of these drama sphere channels are going to get shut down. Now, I know that these people are on DeRosa Show's channel right now. Now, I'm going to mute for a second. Let me see if he's even playing my audio here. Okay, apparently they are just talking about something else. But I am keeping an eye on this stream silently on my iPhone because I'm going to make it very clear to you, DeRosa, on your monetized channel, and Jamie and other people, that, if you folks do try to simulcast my streams from here on out, or DeRosa, if you even play 1 or 2 seconds of my audio on your stream, I have a channel manager standing by with the DMCA copyright takedown form ready to file a DMCA on you. And with this new small claims court that is coming in play now, hey, if you, once you get taken down, if you want to file your counter notification, I will sue you in the small claims court for $15,000 per infraction, $30,000 maximum. We're going to stop this once and for all. But the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. I don't even care about the money. I just want these people to stop doing what they're doing to try to harm good channels. I've moved forward. I've rebuilt a great audience, and it's heading in the right direction. And all I wanted to do was go my way, which is what I've done, and then go their way. But you know what? They just can't stop. They can't stop because they've got nothing without the drama content. And they seem to be so thoroughly entertained by me, for whatever reason, that they just, they have to find ways to reinsert themselves and try to get me to feed into them. I'm not feeding into these people right now. I'm just, taking the necessary action to protect my channel and my content and my right to free enterprise. But here's the thing. DeRosa is a monetized channel. He's got a panel of drama people on his panel right now that are clearly going to talk a bunch of smack and violate the guidelines, right? And what he doesn't understand is that when you do streams like that, you're putting your monetized channel at risk, because if you get a community guideline violation, part of the monetization policies are to abide by community guidelines as well, and copyright guidelines. These people just don't seem to get it. These people just don't seem to get it. So, again, you, Jamie, DeRosa, I know you're probably not listening right now. I'm watching this very closely. I'm looking at you folks here right now, and so is my channel manager. And you do one slight move, and you're going to be taken down for copyright. And we'll fight it out in court. Now, with that being said, and give me just 1 second here. I want to check one more thing here real quick. I'm going to mute, okay? Okay, so yeah, they're at least not simulcasting me right now or talking. Maybe they've decided to go a different route. So let me tell you folks this. Hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta mute. I gotta tell you something, folks. He's got a panel of like 8 people on, and all these people are doing is talking smack about themselves, smack about other people. These people are up in the middle of the night. Most of them are on the East Coast. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. It's like 3 in the morning over there now, right? If they're Central, it's 2, right? And all they're doing is talking smack and projecting their insecurities. It's pretty pathetic, man. Like, these guys and gals probably have no significant other, and I'm not surprised. Because why would anyone want to date someone that's a drama king or drama queen, right? Anyway, let me check out the chat. Let me check out Facebook real quick. Darren, are you still alive right now? Yes, they're jealous of success. Hey, Darren, how you doing, bro? Great to see you here, man. I'm going to be on for another maybe 30 minutes, and then I'm going to get off. I was talking about the Trump impeachment earlier, the first 2 segments. You can check out the replay if you want later on. That's up to you. But now I'm going to talk about this YouTuber that on a newly monetized YouTube channel is starting to steal my content and rebroadcast it as a members only package on his monetized channel. And YouTube takes monetization very seriously. There are a lot of serious guidelines that will get you removed from the YouTube partner program, the monetization program, if you don't abide by these rules. So let me tell you folks what happened last night. What happened last night? So Jamie, a 35-year-old millennial that basically had a dying YouTube channel almost 4 years ago until I reached out to him and tried to collaborate with him. When I tried to collaborate with him, he was so iffy about working with me because of his past experiences of being taken advantage of by other people and insecurity, right? And he basically said he was thinking about leaving YouTube because his monetized channel wasn't making the ad revenue that it used to make because they started demonetizing videos. They started to bring out that yellow icon that's now known as the not suitable for most advertisers yellow icon. When you're monetized, your videos that you monetize are either green, which means they're suitable for all advertisers, or you get a yellow icon, meaning not suitable for most advertisers. That doesn't mean you're fully demonetized, but you're going to get far fewer ads, if any, because it's all up to the advertisers what type of content they want to advertise on, just like on regular TV, right? And the YouTube automated system, based on your title and based on what you're saying in your videos, because they have closed captioning and they can detect it, right? They can detect even what you're saying, is going to decide, what type of content you have and whether you should receive a yellow icon or a green icon. Now, I'm going to check to see if this stream's been demonetized tonight because last night's wasn't, but I have a feeling this one will be based on what I'm talking about. But let's check. I'm going to check right now and see. I'm green. Wow. I think YouTube has put my channel at a high regard status for just being consistent. That's what happens when you're consistent, folks. They just automatically monetize everything. Thank you, YouTube. Wow. I surely thought I was going to be demonetized. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay. So, what happened? Instead of, Jamie giving up, he started live streaming. He started to follow myself and follow some other people, even though he wasn't willing to work with me at that point. He still kind of kept in touch. And he started live streaming. And then a bunch of people came to my channel that I started to ban because they were trolling and they were attacking me saying I'm a fake life coach, and they were doing what trolls do, right? And when I started to ban these people, Jamie saw these people in the chat, and then he reached out to them and brought them over to his channel and basically turned his channel into a Coach Eli hate channel. So now the majority of Jamie's channels, his Like and Theory channel and now his Punksthetic channel, like 90+% of the people there are Coach Eli haters, and they are there primarily when he talks about me, right? When he simulcasts my live streams or does reactions to my pre-recorded videos. And on Jamie's former channel, the Like and Theory channel, about a year and a half ago, he got removed from the YouTube Partner Program. He was a part of the YouTube Partner Program, the monetization program, for many years, up until a year and a half ago, where he got removed because I kept flagging him. Now, for a 6+ month period prior to when Jamie's Like and Theory channel was demonetized and removed from the YouTube Partner Program, I warned Jamie to stop using my content, stop simulcasting me, stop putting out hatred memes of me with rainbow sex toys in my mouth and all that. I warned him. I said, listen, dude, I flagged all those videos, and I'm going to keep taking you down for copyright, and you're going to get removed from the YouTube Partner Program. And you know what Jamie told me? Jamie told me to shove it up my you-know-what, right? I said, okay, that's fine. You want to shove it up my you-know-what? That's fine. But I was thinking in my head, Jamie, when YouTube shoves it up your you-know-what, which they did, you're not going to be happy. So what happened? YouTube said, dear Like and Theory, you have been removed from the YouTube Partner Program because your content is not advertiser friendly and it violates the community guidelines. And he was ticked off. He tried to reapply for monetization a few times, was not ever able to get back in. He's been angry and bitter at me ever since, right? And he's been trying to get back at me, right? Okay? Why? Because I flagged the guy for doing inappropriate things that were affecting my business and my brand. So, for the last several months, I haven't been really talking about the guy. Every so often, he'll do something about me, and I'm like, whatever, not a big deal, okay? But now, he's had a secondary channel for quite a while as well called Punksthetic Art and Entertainment. I'm going to call it, like I've said in the past, Pathetic Drama and Stupidity Channel. And I'll tell you why, because now that he's monetized on that channel, instead of focusing the majority of his content on art and entertainment, he focuses it on the drama sphere because that's his audience. He has no audience that wants to view his art and entertainment stuff. No one on his audience really cares about that stuff because they're a drama audience, Jamie, and you know that. So you got to cater your content to that audience, but you're going to bring them on your art and entertainment channel because it's monetized, right? It really makes no sense, but I get why he's doing it, right? He wants to have that super chat. Now, when you're a monetized channel, you get memberships, right? It used to take 30,000 subscribers to get memberships, but last year, YouTube changed it to where every monetized channel, once they get monetized, will automatically get channel memberships, right? You can create up to 5 packages. I have the same thing as well. Dream and Jenny from the block are members, and some other people are members here as well. Okay, they allow you to create. YouTube allows you to create up to 5 members only packages, right? So what did Jamie do? And I found this out because, listen, I'm not going to sit here and go through the headache and, buy a membership. I'm not going to support this dude in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to give him any of my hard-earned money. But I've got people that are moles in his Discord and in his crew and moderators on his channel that are also channel members of his channel. And yesterday, they made me aware that Jamie simulcasted my entire live stream I did last night, but he did it on his Punksthetic channel as a members-only video for paid members. So in essence, what Jamie did was he basically rebroadcasted my entire live stream on his newly monetized channel as a paid members content. So not only was he stealing my content, rebroadcasting me, violating my copyright, he was selling it to his audience through the YouTube monetization program. A huge violation. A huge violation. What do you folks think about this so far? Let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this. Give me just 1 second here. All right, sorry about that. Just had to check in on something real quick. Let me see. American Dream. Sorry, Moonchild says the chat's moving way too fast. Where is it? Where did you say what you said, Moonchild? Too much competition. Thanks, Dream. You're awesome. That's so effed up, Coach. Good for you, Coach. Nuke him. He violated policy. Well, here's what I did. Well, here's what happened. Basically, I have a couple moles, and they were both willing to send me the info, but I only needed it from one. So one of the moles basically not only sent me the link to his members-only simulcast. Now, I'm not able to see it because I would have to be a paid member, but he sent me that link. I needed that link to report him to YouTube, right? But he went one step further, this mole. And it's a he. And I'm not going to tell you if the second one's a he or a she. I'm going to let you try to figure out who it is, Jamie, because you're going to try to figure it out. That's okay. You never will. You still haven't figured it out to this day. They've been a mole in your Discord and a part of your crew for a long time. And they're mods. They're both mods on your channels. Everyone's a mod on his channels. There's no value to being a mod on the channel when everyone's a mod, right? It's ridiculous, right? So, not only did this mole get me the members-only link of my entire simulcasted stream last night on Jamie's Punksthetic channel, on his newly monetized channel as a paid membership, right? They screen recorded the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, like the first hour and 15 minutes or so. They screen recorded it for me, like for an hour and 15 minutes, and then they sent that to me. Yeah, they sent it to me. And it was quite funny because on my stream yesterday, DeRosa's show, a.k.a. Frank, called up, while I was live on the air. He called my Hangouts because he knows I have the Hangouts browser open, and it goes through my desktop audio, right? And while he was making that call, he was on the panel of Jamie's simulcast of me on his Punksthetic channel under the members-only simulcast. You got him dead to rights. Oh, I do. Because the thing is this. I'm going to tell you what's going on right now. And, hopefully Jamie is listening and DeRosa's listening, because Jamie just basically killed his channel. Jamie just killed his channel because even though, I'll tell you what happened. Having that screen recorded copy, even the first hour and 15 minutes, is evidence. It's a screen recording from a computer, which shows his screen, it shows the chat, it shows Punksthetic, and it shows members only, and even shows sponsored by Texas Caregiver. I've got it. It was sent to me by a mole because they're tired of what these people are not only doing to myself, but to other people. Now, I'm not playing the role of the victim. I've moved on. I'm just putting it out there because I want people to know what's going on. I want people to know how pathetic this guy is and how he cannot create his own content and just can't stop. He can't stop talking about me. He can't get my name out of his mouth. He can't stop simulcasting me, and he's trying to find different ways to try to stick it to me. And that's fine. He can try to stick it to me all he wants. I don't care. The bottom line is that he's careless and he makes mistakes. He doesn't realize that what goes around comes around, right? What goes around comes around. So, what did I do? I took that link and I had some screenshots sent to me as well by these moles. And I contacted, I'm part of the YouTube partner program. Obviously, I'm getting super chats. I've been a part of the partner program for well over a year. I'm fully monetized. All my videos are green. I've got ad-friendly content. You know, I abide by the guidelines, the monetization policies, etc., right? I contacted creator support. And I made creator support aware of this. I also contacted YouTube copyright. And I made them aware of the issue, even though beyond it being a copyright issue, I emailed YouTube copyright at copyright@youtube.com, and I made them aware of this. And I told them to forward this over to the monetization department and have this channel reviewed for violating the monetization guidelines, the ad-friendly guidelines, the community guidelines, and the copyright guidelines. I said, I was very clear with what I wrote to the copyright department. I said, this is beyond a copyright takedown. This is somebody that is clearly violating the terms of service, and this is considered spam and deceptive practices. Okay? And what did I do after that? Okay? After that, I did what I did the last time I warned Jamie before I took down his Lichen Theory channel, basically got him removed from the partner program. What did I do? I've got nothing to hide. I don't want to harm the guy. I don't want to take down his channel. I don't want him to be shut down. All I want him to do is stop and go away. So what did I do? I could have kept quiet, but no. No, this is what I did. I sent Jamie an email. And let me read to you folks the email I sent to him. Okay? Let me read you the email that I sent to him. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Okay, I sent him an email and I said, in the subject line, I put warning once again. I wrote, Jamie, I hope you and your little friends had a blast last night on this stream, and I shared the link to his members only video. So he knows I'm not messing around. So he knows that I got the information from my moles, James. Regardless, I am here to warn you once again, just like I did before your other channel was demonetized. I'm trying to be good, dude. I have reported your members only simulcast to creator support, the copyright department, and a few other departments as well, the monetization department, to be specific. Okay? You have been reported for violating monetization guidelines, community guidelines, and copyright as well. You can tell me to take a flying leap for all I care. That's not the point. Despite my past experiences with you, I don't want to take anyone's channel down. I'd rather you do the right thing and just move on. You can either roll the dice, James. You can either roll the dice or do what you need to do to protect your channel. Just know, I will be flagging and reporting every members only video or stream you do on me. Have a great day. Take care, Eli. And then I sent him a screenshot attached as a photo that was sent to me by the mole. Okay? And then what did I do? I took that link and I put it into YouTube, right? And because I'm not a channel member on Jamie's channel, I never will be, okay? When you have the link to a members only video and you're not a member, it says this is a members only video. To view this video, join this channel's membership program, right? Okay. But when somebody removes a video, it tells you, right? So I sent that email, and then I was on my laptop with that link, and I kept refreshing, and literally 5 to 10 minutes after I sent that email, Jamie deleted it. This video has been removed by the uploader. Good call, Jamie. Good call. That's all I wanted you to do, Jamie. I don't want to take your channel down. I don't want to even have to report you, Jamie. I don't. But see, here's the thing, Jamie. Here's the thing. I viewed that 1 hour and 15-minute clip that was sent to me, right? Which had a bunch of your pathetic minions and emotionally unstable and weak-minded, insecure and immature grown adults on there continuing to talk smack about me, continuing to talk about my past relationships, thinking that you know exactly what happened, which you don't know what happened, and I could care less. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care who talks about me, right? You can talk about me all you want. But if you use my content and you simulcast my entire stream, then I'm going to take you down every time. I'm going to take you down in a way that's going to stick, because copyright's not going to stick. But violating the monetization policy and the YouTube partner program, terms of service and all that, and community guidelines, they'll remove you from the partner program just like that. You knew that. You knew that. Everybody's listening intently. That's why no one's chatting, right? Is this going through? It is. Let me check out. I haven't checked on Facebook in a while. Darren says, out fishing at Oyster Point right now. Wow. In the middle of the night, bro? Darren, unacceptable karma. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're out there, and so you're just listening in the background. Cool, Darren. It's like radio. My audio is so clear, bro. You can hear it clearly, right? No problem, right, brother, on your smartphone? Yeah. Moonshot says, yep. Oh, feel free to comment, okay? So, again, why does this guy feel the need to always have to do this, right? Do I think he really wants to do this? Do I think he's really obsessed with me? No, I don't think he's obsessed with me, to be honest with you. I think he's doing what he feels is going to get him the most traction and make him the most money. And he knows that he has an audience of Coach Eli haters that love seeing me simulcasted regardless of where it's at. And these people want to watch my content, but they would rather watch it on a simulcast where they get a bunch of other people that don't like me to conglomerate and talk smack about me. And I could care less what you say. Again, if you folks want to talk smack about me, go ahead and talk about me all day, every day. Do it live on the air. Just don't use my content when you do it. Don't use my content and we'll be fine, right? You use my content, I'm going to find a way within the guidelines and the law to take you down every time. That's the bottom line. Audio is awesome, says American Dream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. There's a lot of tweaking that I had to do to get this, working the way it is, folks. There's a lot that it takes to run these streams. A lot. So here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Okay. So I know you're going to watch this. I know, Jamie, you're on DeRosa's panel right now, and a good thing that you guys are not simulcasting me, at least as of the last time I checked. I'll check one more time. But my channel manager, one of them, is ready to rock if necessary. Hang on, let me mute here. Okay, it looks like these people, at least for right now, I'm not being simulcasted anywhere publicly. If he's doing another members only simulcast, then that link will be handed to me after the show. It'll be sent to me. Here's the thing, Jamie, if you're going to create members-only content and you have to delete that members-only content, you're devaluing the membership. Not everyone's going to always be able to be there live. And if you thought that you're going to be able to hide, me from finding out, come on. Did you really think you're going to be able to hide that? Seriously, bro, is that what you were thinking? You were thinking that you're going to now use the membership features. You're going to abuse the membership feature of the monetization program on your newly monetized program, and you're going to put your channel at risk from losing monetization and also getting shut down for spam and deceptive practices to simulcast myself and others behind a paywall? My advice is to just move on, man. Move forward. That's it. Again, not again. In addition, I've been communicating with YouTube, and even though the stream was removed, I do have an hour and a half copy of it. Like I said, an hour and 15-minute copy of it, which is what I meant to say, which shows Punkstetic, it shows members only, it shows Texas Caregiver, it shows the chat, right? And I'm going to be sending that to YouTube. I'm also going to upload that to my private server. This is not for commercial usage. This is not going to be put out publicly anywhere. But anyone on my channel that would like a link to that and would like to watch that stream and see how pathetic these group of people are, let me know. I'd be happy to send it to you. It will be hosted on my own private server where there are no copyright issues. And I'm not trying to sell this or anything. I just want people to see what happened. They have the right to see what happens. Kind of like a fair use thing, but I'm not gonna play under fair use here because he would still probably try to find a way to copyright strike me on my own content that was rebroadcast on his channel as a members only package. So I'm not going to do that. But if you folks want to see how pathetic, immature, insecure, and emotionally unstable these people are, you let me know. I'll get you a link to that. I'll send it to you behind the scenes. But I've got to know you. I'm not going to send it to just anyone. I'm not. And again, YouTube copyright and creator support will be getting a link to that. I made them aware of that so they can actually see, because once I knew, more than likely, once I emailed Jamie, he was going to take it down. The bottom line is I still am having YouTube investigate what happened here because he did violate the terms of service. What Jamie did might actually cost him his channel. And see, Jamie, if you get taken down for this, or at least removed from YPP, you only have yourself to blame, dude. All you had to do is move on and do your own thing, right? All you had to do is move on and do your own thing. But no, you got cocky. And you just can't let it go, dude. You can't. You can't let it go. You know why you can't let it go, James? Because you're not emotionally secure or mature or emotionally strong enough. You're not emotionally secure, you're not emotionally strong, and you're not emotionally strong. Sorry, I said that. Sorry. You're not emotionally strong, you're not emotionally secure, and you're not emotionally mature. There we go. Sorry. Just having a hard time getting the words out of my mouth. That's the reason, dude. If you were emotionally strong, emotionally secure, and emotionally mature, you wouldn't do this, dude. You would create your own content and do your own thing. But after you did a 3+ hour stream on your Like and Theory channel, you then went over to your Punsthetic channel under members only and simulcasted me for another almost 3 hours. What kind of a life is that, dude? What kind of a life is that? All day, all night? Do you ever leave the house, dude? Do you ever do anything besides YouTube? Is that all you've got, dude? Is that what defines you? Is drama on YouTube? I could see if you were doing something like me, something that's actually helping people in a positive way, and you're on this 1 to 2 to 3 hours a day, but you're on this thing literally like for 6 to 7 or 8 hours at a time. And when you're not broadcasting live, you're on other people's panels. It's like you live on this platform and you live for the drama. And you say you're not a drama person, dude? You say you're not a drama person? You say you pick and choose your battles? Dude, you basically infest yourself in drama that you know is going to get you a bigger audience and more donations. But you're a drama king, dude. That's all you are. That's all you are. You're a drama king. American Dream 1.5 says, that's what I tell them. Talk about me, just don't use my content and I won't have a problem with you. They don't listen. They get mad when I copyright strike them. Right. I don't even play the copyright game with them anymore. Now I'm getting them for community guideline violations and terms of service violations. And Jamie doesn't understand that he's literally that close to, at the very least, being removed from the YouTube partner program. He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand how serious this is. He didn't get it the last time when I warned him for 6 months and then he got removed, right? Jamie, you're going to get removed again. DeRosa, you're going to be removed too if you continue bringing drama on your channels and infesting your channels with hate, vulgar language, doxing people, attacking people. That's not what the partner program is all about. It's about positive content. Whether you believe it or not, Coach Eli, I'm actually on your side against these people. They're poison. I believe you, bro. Why would you be here and be a channel member on 3 accounts and super chat all this money? And then you brought Jenny from the block here and she super chatted a bunch too. I appreciate you folks. Thank you. Exactly, says Dream. They are ugly, Coach Eli. They say the most vulgar, distasteful things about people they don't like because it's how they see themselves, Dream. Dream, they're projecting. You understand? They're projecting their insecurities. They got nothing. Without me, Jamie's nothing. That's what you're saying, James. Listen, James, if you can come out and admit without me, you're nothing, I can understand why you're doing what you're doing. If you are something without me, James, then prove it. Show it. You haven't done it yet, man. Same old thing. Same old thing. And these guys tried to get DeRosa to come and infiltrate back into my channel, right? And I knew it was probably going to be a joke, but hey, you know what? I gave it a chance, right? And then when DeRosa kept trying to call me, I'm like, I'm not going to talk with you so you can record me and do what Jamie used to do all the time to me and these other people used to do. They would record me and then they would play my private conversation publicly on their live streams. I'm not going to give you that, DeRosa. And when I saw that stream last night, or this morning that was sent to me from last night, okay, and I saw what DeRosa them and they were saying and how they were reacting, It just proved everything. I have all the proof I need. I know their game completely. I used to spoof and make fun of things in an exaggerated sense, but I never hated on anyone. That's no problem, American Dream. Parody's fine. Parody's fine. There's a difference in spoof or parody and being a ruthless, bad person, I'll say, Moonchild. But I get what you meant. I just don't want to get demonetized saying it. American Dream 1.5 says, that's on him, Coach Eli. You're a noble person for giving him a second and third chance to make things right. I've given this guy so many chances, Dream. I've given him so many chances, right? And you know what's going to happen, Dream? I'm telling you what's going to happen with him. He's going to tell me to shove it up my you-know-what again, right? And I'm going to say, okay, James. Okay, James, I'll shove it up my own you-know-what, right? But I'll also tell you at the same time, James, he who laughs last, laughs best, right? And who do you think is going to be laughing again in a month or two when you're demonetized, or sooner than that? And then your channel goes down for violating the terms of service, for spam and deceptive practices, right? I mean, how ridiculous was it for this guy to even fathom of simulcasting me on his monetized channel as a members-only piece of content, not only violating my copyright initially, but then selling my content as members-only content? And dude, you didn't think I was going to find out about that? And report you for that? Come on, dude. That was a fatal error you made, bro. That was a fatal error you made. And while all you folks on that stream last night, Jamie DeRosa and everyone else, right? And what's her name? What's that chick's name? That young chick, Parasite, whatever her name is. What kind of a person names their channel Parasite that respects themselves? Like, look at these people's channel names. Poon Handler, Parasite. Look at all these people. Look at their channel names, how they depict themselves to be. And it tells you where they are in here, right? They're a little cuckoo, 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 right? They're cuckoo. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? Well, if they were cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I'd say that's okay. I used to love Cocoa Puffs, but they're just cuckoo, period, right? I've given him many chances, Dream. That's the kind of guy I am. Maybe he'll learn his lesson this time. I doubt it. If not, he'll keep going down, Dream. That's okay. American Dream 1.5, their content serves no purpose. There's no humor, no constructive value in it. It is cyber negativity. It's boring as hell, Dream. Dream, it's boring as hell content. He has no content. None. Zero. Zilch. Zip. And then they say, and you don't have no content. And then he mocks me, right? He mocks me, right? Quit stealing my content. Quit stealing my content. Oh, he has no content. Okay. Yeah, that's all he does, right? He's done that for years. It's gotten old, right? It's old. It's not funny anymore, dude. Come up with something different and original, dude. Let me ask you folks a question. I'm willing to go another half hour and respond to the questions in the chat. If you folks want me to go another half hour, put a 1 in the chat. I'll take a quick break and come back for a 4th segment just to respond to things in the chat on both Facebook and YouTube. No bites, got call. The night have to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Sounds like us. Sounds like someone I wouldn't listen to for even 5 seconds. No, you wouldn't, Darren. And I'll keep checking back and forth between both YouTube and Facebook. But if you want me to go for another 30 minutes, put a 1 in the chat. I'll keep answering questions. There's more to talk about. I'll just take a quick break and come back. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to go another 30 minutes. I'm just waiting for a few seconds here. We've got 17 in the box right now. We know Jamie's watching, DeRosa's watching, Poon Handler's watching, Parasite's watching, right? whoever that chick was, I was talking about my relationships, right? Thinking that you knew what happened. I spent $2,000 on a trip. Really? I've never spent $2,000 on any freaking trip. Never. $2,000 on a trip? Where'd you get that from? Like, if I spent $2,000 like on a weekend trip or something, right? Then, man, it better have been one heck of a weekend. I don't recall that. You know me better than I know myself, ma'am. I don't know what to say. Moonchild says 1. Dream. You want me to go another 30 minutes? You let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm waiting for you. Darren, another 30 minutes? Let me know. Thank you for banning that person. Dr. No Scope. You just got banned by Moonchild. Is little Eli boy having another psychotic breakdown? Nope. I'm just calling you out. Squashing you trolls and haters dead in your tracks. Yes, sir. Then put a 1 in the chat, Dream. Put a 1 in the chat, and I'll cue up the music, and I'll come back. And we'll talk about this a little longer. I'm good to go another 30 more minutes. We've been on for 2 hours and 48 minutes. We'll go another 30 minutes. I haven't done a 3-hour show in a while. It's all good. It's very slow at work. I'm just in the office doing paperwork. Is little Eli boy having another psychotic breakdown? Is that you, Robert? Or is that you, Jamie? Or is that you, DeRosa? Dream says 1. American Dream. We support you, Coach Eli. Blessed to be a part of your community. I'm not going to. I'll ban that 1 immediately myself. That's just ridiculous. So are you making sock accounts, Jamie? Or is that you, Robert? Or is that you, DeRosa? Which one? Is that you, James? Making sock accounts at 3:37 a.m. Eastern time in your neck of the woods because you have nothing better to do? Come on, dude. Okay, so folks, I'm going to step away for another 5 to 7 or 8 minute break, and then we're going to go another 30 more minutes. We're going to go another 30 more minutes here and continue talking about this, answering the questions. There are a lot of questions to go through and comments to go through between Dream and Moonchild. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, get them in. It's probably the Louisiana swamp. It's probably the Louisiana swamp rat. I can't even say anything. Oh, are you talking about Barbara? Dream, were you a part of JB Gunner's channel at one point? I think that's where I first heard about you. Dream, you were a part of JB Gunner's Gun Squad, weren't you, initially, if I remember correctly? And then you went over to the Jamie side, and then you got involved with these crazies, right? All of a sudden, we've got 20 in the box here because I guess James doesn't want to risk simulcasting me knowing that he's got moles watching right now, even at this time of the night. And I've got a channel manager waiting, right? What a difference this year has been. What a difference. Are you talking about RJ Sandifer? Is that how you found out about me and found out about us? Let me know. So, all right, I'm going to cue up some royalty-free YouTube music. Darren says 1, embarrassing. Thank you, Darren. I got you, dude. I'm flipping back and forth. Darren's fishing in the middle of the night because he was supposed to work against a graveyard shift, and now he's working in the morning, so his sleeping pattern's off. So he's like, screw it, I'll go fishing. And he lives here in California near me, and he'll go fishing at 12:39 a.m. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, dude. Oh, man. Oh, you're talking about, oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Raleigh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, that guy's another piece of art, man. Work of art. All right, let me cue up that music. let's see, what do I want to play? Let's see. Let me see here. All right, I'm going to come back to the song I love the most. I think most of you that have been following me for a while know what it is. All right, so I'm going to step away for another 5 to 7 or 8 minute break. When we get back, we're going to continue talking about this YouTuber that felt it was right for him to, sell my content on his newly monetized channel as a paid membership aspect. Ridiculous. So stick around. We'll be right back. magic, he's back. Like magic, he's back. Oh yeah, my favorite song in the entire YouTube audio library is coming back. Like I mentioned before, this is a song that I used to play on my former channel when I used to run a show called Coach Eli Live. It's a Coach Eli Live theme song. I love it. You know what it is if you've been around for a while. If not, you're gonna love it. It is Ethan Mixo and Double Helix. Yeah! You feel it? I love it! Yeah! Unity! Team up! Come together! Tolerate! Accommodate! Respect, regard, expand, mobilize, include, support, share, diversity, negotiate. Lots of words in this amazing U.S. flag here in the background tonight. And I feel good. I thought the third segment was going to be the last, but I'm going to go a fourth one by special request from the amazing people on the Grip On Life channel here and on Facebook as well. Oh, yes. Ooh, yes. Oh my God. Even A Sicily was on that panel last night. A Sicily, you're probably watching. You love the drama, dude. Settle down, coach. Settle down, coach. You got a show to run. You got to entertain me with some cringy drama because I love the drama, coach. You know me. I'm friends with James, and, you know, Brandon loves BBB. You know, Blue Ball Brandon loves James, too. And, man, I've met some really interesting people out here on YouTube. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli live on YouTube. We're going to a fourth segment by, you know, a request of the audience. We're also simulcasting, you know, live on Facebook. We're here live on YouTube. We're simulcasting live on Facebook. It's all good. And I'm glad you could all join us, join me, whatever. What an interesting show. Interesting times right now, folks, between what's happening here in the U.S. With politics and the transition of power, former President Donald Trump, newly elected president and inaugurated President Joe Biden. And then you have these trolls and haters. They just don't seem to get it. They just don't want to stop. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're all going to get eventually removed. And you can sit there and tell me, hey, F you, Eli. You suck, Eli. You're a fake life coach, Eli. You know, Eli, you're not a real man. Eli, you're not this. Eli, you're not that. Come on, you know, that's what you're saying, right? That's what you're saying, right? But at the end of the day, what really matters? Who's going to be here in the end? And who's going to be removed? I'm not going anywhere. You guys have tried to get me removed for what? I run a clean show. I run an ad-friendly show. I don't violate the guidelines, community guidelines, copyright guidelines, or ad-friendly guidelines in the monetization policies. I don't. So what you got? Nothing, right? Nothing, right? But you guys, if you don't get a grip on your emotions and turn things around, first and foremost, you're going to get demonetized if you're monetized, and then you're going to be terminated. Is that what you want? Does that trigger you? I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm just stating the facts. That's all I'm doing, right? That's all I'm doing. Now, tonight, we have been discussing Trump acquitted, my thoughts. I shared that during the first two segments. And then in segment 3, the previous one before this one, and in this final fourth segment, I'll be discussing, furthermore, a monetized YouTuber, a newly monetized YouTuber. Well, he's not newly monetized. He used to be monetized on another channel that was removed from the partner program for similar things he's doing now on his newly monetized channel. But a newly monetized YouTuber tries to sell my videos as a membership package, thinking that he can fly under the radar, make a little extra money, and stick it to me, and entertain his cringy audience of immature, insecure, emotionally weak, emotionally and mentally unstable people. Boy, yeah. Hey, You know what? You can talk about me, I'll talk about you, but I'm doing it professionally and maturely. I'm just stating your behavior. That's what I do as a coach. I'm here to state your behavior, and your behavior is absurd. It's ridiculous. Grow up. You're grown, mature adults. The way you're behaving out here on YouTube is telling me that you have no life. You are so unhappy and miserable within yourselves that this is why you do this. You conglomerate on this channel last night, the Punksthetic Art and Entertainment channel. It's supposed to be a channel for art and entertainment. And the owner of that channel, Jamie, has converted it to a drama channel because his actual drama channel got removed from the partner program a year and a half ago by good old me, because he was violating me in the same ways he's doing it now. And so he moved it over to his Punksthetic channel because he's got Super Chat and now memberships, right? And you conglomerate over there and you sit there and you talk about me for 3 hours. Why? I don't have a problem with you talking about me. I don't care if you talk about me. Just don't use my content. And you're fine, right? But even if you don't use my content, what is it about me that fascinates you so much? You know everything about me. All of you, at least you think you do. I mean, you know enough about me. I've been transparent, and I've made mistakes, and I've come out and I've owned all my mistakes. It's not a big deal, right? But what fascinates you? What triggers you folks so much to always want to talk about me? Same thing, to over and over and over. When are you going to get tired of it, right? And if you folks aren't tired of talking about me, then what's really going on deep within? You must have nothing better to do. You really must like me. You must love me. There's no other explanation I can put out there why these people continue to do this and enjoy doing it, besides the fact that they love me, right? It's ridiculous. It's absurd. Okay, now, let me go through the chat. American Dream with another, excuse me. I need to clear my throat. Let me mute. All right. Sorry about that. I've been talking for over 3 hours, so my throat's a little hoarse. I need to drink more liquid. All right. American Dream with another $3 super sticker. Thank you, Dream. Going to give you a big round of applause. Thank you, Dream. And the crowd searching for you, Dream. Yeah. Woo. Oh, man. Wow, what a night with the super chats. I mean, wasn't expecting it. It's not a big deal. I appreciate it. But wow, what a great night this has ended up being here. Thank you, Dream. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do. Moonshot says it would be ice fishing here because it's like, what, -20 over where you're at now? Over there in your neck of the woods, Moonchild? American Dream 1.5, he's unique. Let's dance, put on your red shoes and dance. Is that David Bowie, if I remember correctly? Yeah, that's David Bowie. Let's dance, put on your red shoes and dance. The blues. Yeah, you grew up during the same time I did, Dream. The 80s, one of the best eras for music. I love the 80s and 90s, but more so the 80s. Great alternative music during the 80s, too, by a lot of, European and Australian and other artists outside the U.S. It was just a great, great time for music. The music nowadays is just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Moonchild, oh my God, temps keep dropping. Sorry to hear that. Still 50 degrees here in Redwood City. I'm probably in the warmest spot in the country. At least one of them. American Dream 1.5 says, yes, it is. Every time I walk outside, there's more ice in the cement, Dream says. Moonchild, -26 here now. trickling water to try and prevent pipes from freezing. Oh my gosh, says American Dream 1.5. Moonchild didn't realize it's 25 below. I would call into work. It was that cold here. LOL. Moonchild says I have today off. American Dream says the sad thing about the sad thing about all this, Coach Eli, is everything that you say about them is accurate. 100%. I almost pity them. I wouldn't go as far and say I pity them. I honestly feel really bad for these people because the bottom line is this. I don't hate them, man. I don't want to hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. I really wish I could help these people and uplift them and bring out the better good in them. But they just don't want to leave the drama. They just want to stay stuck in endless drama, dude. And it's sad. It's not even a pity thing. It's just sad, bro. It's really sad. Like you just said, the sad thing about all of this. American Dream 1.5 says they have no money, limited resources, and little education. It shows through their dialogue and the language they speak towards others. I pinpointed it to the Trump supporters, bro. With no disrespect, these are people from the Midwest and the South. They are right-wing conservative extremists, primarily middle-aged men. Some of them are middle-aged women, that they're Caucasian, and they're Caucasian with no disrespect. Like, I love all races equally. I'm very diverse, right? But they're primarily middle-aged Caucasian men and some Caucasian middle-aged women that are projecting their insecurities. Like all other races, I don't even see these people going off like this. This is about the right-winged extremists, conservative male and females from the Midwest and the South, Trump territory. These are people that, like you said, they've lived in poverty. They grew up in broken households. They're lower class people. No disrespect. Those are just the facts. Okay? They're blue collar workers. No disrespect. I'm not criticizing blue collar workers, but a lot of them are. They don't have a lot of money. A lot of them are on disability. They're, living off the system, right? And so they have nothing better to do with their time. At least they think they have nothing better to do with their time than to come out here on YouTube and project their insecurities with a group of other like-minded people like them. And that's what Jamie does. Jamie is just like these people. They conglomerate to Jamie because he's just like them. Jamie is a very weak-minded, insecure, immature, and unstable guy. It's the bottom line. He's very, very, very unstable, very immature, very insecure. So I think Jamie may even realize that to the point of where he's like, okay, if this is who I am, then let me attract and keep that same audience around and just own up to it, right? If he were to come out and own up to the fact that that's just who he is, and that's the kind of people he attracts, I'd have a lot more respect for him than I do now. That's the bottom line. American Dream 1.5, it's been an awesome show tonight, Coach Eli. You really like it, man? Does it keep you company while you're at work, bro? I'm glad I can keep you company. I'm glad that it resonates with you because you and I, Dream, have been through the exact same thing. Like I mentioned many shows ago, you and I have been through the exact same thing, dude. Okay? And that's why I believe in you. And like I said, at some point, maybe this week, next week, I want to talk with you, bro. I'm not going to record you. I'm not going to do any of that stupid stuff, bro. I want to get to know you better and end up moderating you on this channel. Same with Jenny from the blog. And I really want to move forward with positive people. And maybe one day, this Jamie group of people can just say, look, you know what? Enough with the drama. Enough with the projections. And enough with, just doing stupid things to make ourselves feel better and make money doing stupid things. Let's create some greatness within us, right? But see, they don't want to do that, Dream, because they would have to start over like I did. When I gave up the drama sphere, and I really didn't want to be a part of it in the first place. I didn't even know I was a part of it, right? But when I gave up that drama audience, my views tanked, right? And now, even at this point, my views are nowhere nearly where they were, right? But that was the wrong audience. But I, since then, for the last 6 months, been rebuilding. And now I've rebuilt back pretty much half my audience with better people. And see, that's what Jamie, DeRosa, and Raleigh, and these other people can do, right? but they don't want to give up what they've got. They don't want to start over, right? What they don't realize is that if they start over and start doing the right things, they're going to create even bigger and better audience. It may take them 6 months to a year to build it, but it'll be better. And it'll be more sustainable. It'll be more ad friendly, community guideline friendly, and they won't get removed. But see, they just don't want to. They don't want to do that, bro. They don't. That's the bottom line. They don't want to give up the negativity and give up that audience and start fresh to do the right thing. So what's going to happen? They're going to keep getting shut down. That's what's going to happen, dude. You're going to mark my words. I have no doubt that at some point in 2021, Jamie's Punksthetic channel will be demonetized. And then we'll start getting community guideline strikes. And then he'll go through the same thing that he went through on the Like and Theory channel. I called this as soon as he got monetized and started to put drama shows on that channel, which has nothing to do with Punksthetic art entertainment. I knew that was the beginning of the end. I call it every time. My intuition is that strong. It's that good. He's done. Okay? And that's why I suggested to him to change his channel name to make it a more accurate depiction of what it is. Punksthetic Drama and Stupidity Channel. Punksthetic Drama and Stupidity Channel. Because that's what it is. Tell me I'm wrong. Yes, it's David Bowie. It is David Bowie. Yes, American Dream 1.5. Dream says, the 80s, The Cure. Just like heaven. Flock of Seagulls, absolutely. Dream. Dream says 100. You are getting tons of watch hours tonight. Dream. Yes, I am. But Dream, I've been monetized for over a year, and I always have gotten good watch time. I don't need a ton of watch time, but hey, it helps you get more recommended by YouTube. But you know what I'm saying, right? No, it's been a good show tonight. It's been a really good show tonight. All around. Even the super chats lit up. I didn't expect it, but thank you. The back end shows 245 views right now. And we still have 16 people here right now at 4:05 a.m. Eastern, 1:05 a.m. Pacific. Jeez, I may even take an Epsom salt bath and watch this replay while I'm soaking. And then I have these people like, oh, he's going to go take his Epsom salt bath. What's wrong with that? Epsom salt has a magnesium. It's good for you. It penetrates your skin. Another thing, Dream, this is what these people are. They started talking about, oh, Eli, I think it was Raleigh on one of his shows, right? Oh, Eli, makes a big deal about his body, right? Yeah, I do. I'm 47 years old. I want to take care of myself. Are you jealous because I'm in shape and I look good and I take care of myself? I mean, you can do the same thing too, right? You tell me if I'm wrong, Dream. That's a projection of how they see themselves. Because if one human being attacks another human being's looks, it's because they're unhappy within their own looks, right? And look at the people that are attacking me. Seriously, look at them, right? I'm not saying I'm all that, but for 47 years old, I think I look decent. I'm trying to be humble about it, but I think for 47 years old, I look okay for my age. And I do the best I can. What's wrong with me taking care of myself? And why do other people attack it? Because they wish they could be like me. I'm not saying that in a selfish way. I'm saying, like, who wouldn't want to look good at any age, right? Yes, we have, says American Dream 1.5. These people really hurt Jenny. They cut open her heart by insulting her. She just wants a change of venue like me. Well, let me tell you something, Dream. How about you, Jenny, and I do a panel on her channel sometime this coming week? And then let's do one on your show, on your channel. And then let's do one on Muttnuts World's channel. I can't even talk, man. It's late. Let's start spreading the love with positivity. I've got a great group of people here right now, Dream. Including you and Jenny. Thank you for bringing her over here. I've got Muttnuts World, Queen Helen Casey. We've got Moonchild. We've got Furious Reactor Gaming. We've got Firewolf Studios. We've got Alex the Beer Master and many more. I've rebuilt with good people. Let's spread the love amongst all of our channels with these good people. Will the trolls still come? Yes, but we moderate everybody and we squash them and we move on. And maybe every now and then we poke a little fun at them, at their expense in a professional, mature, and, community guideline abiding and ad friendly abiding way, right? Does that make sense? Let's see. Moonchild says, in the 80s, me and my friend would fight over who looked like Madonna more. That's pretty cool, Moonchild. That's awesome. All right. I think Darren's no longer there. I think he's done with fishing. Wow. We've been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes. We're going to wrap this up in 10 minutes, folks, at 3.5 hours. So get your questions in right now on Facebook and YouTube because I'm going to go off the air. This is one of the longest streams I've done in a while. American Dream 1.5 says, Moonchild, did you wear the rubber bracelets around your wrist? That's pretty funny. From the 80s, bro. Yeah. Moonchild says it is shameful that they hurt people. Well, Moonchild, the truth of the matter is, it may appear like they're hurting us, but they're more so hurting themselves. You got to flip it around and ask yourself, why are they behaving that way? Why do they feel the need to do that, right? As a coach, this is what I try to explain to people, right? Okay? They do that because that's how they see themselves. People behave in ways that's a direct reflection of who they are, right? So, if they're unhappy within themselves and they see someone that they perceive to be as happy as they wish they could be, they're going to project, right? You get what I'm saying? American Dream 1.5 like Madonna. Yes, Dream says Moonchild. Some glowed in the dark. That's right. American Dream 1.5 says Coach Eli is right about me and him going through the same thing. I had people that I cared about and trusted like real friends. And you probably lost a lot of those friends because they got trolled while they were on your channel or your panels, right? They got attacked by trolls. They got doxxed. They had their work called. They, were stalked on social media and their friends were stalked. Like these people out here on YouTube that are emotionally unstable and immature and insecure, like they've done a lot of things to try to hurt other people in any way possible because they're hurting within themselves. And because they're hurting so much within themselves, they don't feel anyone else should have the right to feel good if they can't feel good, right? It's pretty selfish, but you can chalk it up to it being insecurity is what it really is. They're insecure people. They're insecure people is what they are. And they can flip that around. They're just choosing not to. They can easily flip it around. And I can help them, but they don't want my help or help from anyone. They just don't. They don't. American Dream 1.5 says, when I was drinking and mistakenly quit taking my Paxil, I had a meltdown and these people attacked me like predatory animals. You had a moment, bro. I would have never attacked you for that. I might have given you your space for a while, but I would have never attacked you. I've had many moments in my life, bro, and many moments in the past on YouTube as well. I learned from all that. And now I know how to handle myself better out here. And I know how to handle all of this. Right? So, don't beat yourself up, bro. I know deep down inside, your intentions all along have been good. You just got caught up with the wrong people like I did. And these people, the Jamies, the DeRosas, the Raleighs, the JB Gunners, all these people, bro, they had more experience on these YouTube streets than we did. But now, guess what? I've been here as a full-time creator for 4 years. But on the platform much longer, since it started 15, 16 years ago with many other channels from the past. But those were just channels for my networking organization. When I became a real creator 4 years ago, that's when I started to learn how to navigate these YouTube streets. Let me tell you, after 4 years, I've become pretty good at it. I get it. I know how the system works. And I think you now know how the system works as well. American Dream 1.5. American Dream 1.5 says, put a very bad taste in my mouth about the people I surrounded myself with. Absolutely. I get it, dude. Ditto. Moonchild says, sorry. American Dream 1.5, Coach Eli, you're racking up the numbers on your views. That's awesome. Yeah, that's all right, man. You know what, dude? I'm just coming out here every day or almost every day as much as possible when I can to continue moving this forward. The more consistent you are out here, and you start building the right audience, the more people will come around. For a second there, it said no data on the YouTube side. Did it buffer for a second by any chance? I'm just curious. Everything looks good on the back end and my bandwidth meter. Let me know, folks. Get your questions in, folks, on Facebook or YouTube. I'll be going off the air in just a few minutes. American Dream 1.5, I'm going to be okay. I've reformed myself and I'm moving forward and learning from the past. Same here, bro. This has been one heck of a learning experience. I think you and I, on top of everything we do on and off of YouTube, could be social media experts, especially YouTube experts. I understand what it takes to navigate these YouTube streets. I do. No buffering, says Moonchild. Let me see here. American Dream 1.5 coaching, that would be very fun to try something new like that. I'm very interested. We can talk behind the scenes. Absolutely, Dream. You let me know. Bro. Let's talk sometime this week. Bro. I'm all for it. You can email me. We'll make it happen. And we can talk by phone. I want to get on the phone with Jenny from the block as well. And Moonchild, if you want to join us too, that'd be great. Or any of the other moderators, from behind the scenes. I want to get you and Jenny as moderators, Dream, but I want to talk with you folks first before I do it. That's what I always do before I mod people now. I talk with them voice to voice. American Dream 1.5, which is what I'm trying to say. As long as we go by the community guidelines I'm in, absolutely, bro. And you know what? If you're a good human being, you'll never violate the community guidelines. I don't worry about violating any guidelines or terms of service because I'm a good guy. I'm a good, normal, decent guy. I'm going to read the sock account just for poops and giggles. No one is more insecure about his looks than you are. No, sir. I think I look good. I feel I look good. I probably look a lot better than you, sir. Not trying to project. Not trying to attack you. I'm not. I'm just saying, why do you feel the need to project that? Just to get a rise? You're ashamed of being bald. No, I'm not, sir. I'm not ashamed of being bald. Do you think when I'm with a woman, I get into bed with my hat on? No. I wear my hats as a prop for the shows. Okay? Sometimes when I go out, I wear a hat. Sometimes I don't. I wear a hat on the hiking trail because I don't want my head to burn. Right? It's probably Robert, right? And here's the thing. Why do you care whether I'm ashamed of being bald or not? I'm not. But even if I was, why would it matter to you? Why do you care so much about my bald head? You want to rub it? I mean, sir? Seriously, man. You're ashamed of being bald. That's why you never do a show without that cringy hat on. This is a Kangol 507 wool hat. Costs over $50. I've got a Stetson leather hat that costs over $75 on sale. I don't need to justify anything to you, sir. My hats are very nice. Okay? I've got more nice hats. and I wear them quite well. And you know what? The only opinion about myself that matters is my own. Your opinion of me, sir, doesn't mean poop. Let's keep it ad friendly, right? Doesn't mean poop, right? I'm not going to say the S word, sir. I'm going to say poop. Got it? Good. American Dream 1.5, you're completely right, Coach. July Psychology 102 and 103, Advanced Psychology Assessment. That's pretty funny, Dream. You're funny, man. Exactly, says Dream. If you could take away their pain by teaching them another way, they would benefit tremendously, Coach Eli. But they have to be open to it, Dream. And they're not. They're not. And here's the thing. You want to know something? You want to know what the most destructive part of this whole drama sphere is? It's one person. It's Jamie. Jamie continues to he's got the biggest channels. He's got a channel with 3K subs and one with 1K, right? And he's got a decent following of my former haters and maybe some new people besides that, right? And the bottom line is that when somebody that has that much traction, which he doesn't have a whole lot of traction, but he has more traction than the average drama channel, right? When someone has that much traction, he has a lot of control in how these people behave, right? So until Jamie changes his ways and stops doing these drama shows and stops bringing people on a panel just to talk smack about others, it's never going to change for these people, man. It's kind of like Trump supporters. They're hooked on him, right? Jamie's audience, they're hooked on him. So there's nothing we could do, bro. Nothing we could do at all. It'd be nice, but, nothing we could do. So is that a fake Slender Man back in the house? Huh. Let me see here. Wow. I'm trying to... Give me a second here. Give me a second here. I'm trying to see that Slender Man account. Oh, it's not highlighted. Let me scroll up and see if it is. Never mind. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Slender Man says, we're watching you now, Eli. Well, that's cool, dude. Thank you for watching. Will it make you feel better? Moonchild, no buffering when I asked earlier. Already said that. Moonchild says, K. American Dream 1.5, I have a new prop for my show either Tuesday or Wednesday. Ordered it already and should arrive by UPS. I'm so excited. Are you going to have a panel, Dream? And may I join you? Dream, may I join you on some of your panels? And let me know which channel, 6.5, 1.5, 2. Dream, I can't keep up with your channels, dude. You got, I believe I'm subscribed to all of them on both my Agrippa on Life account, which is this channel, and then my Coach Eli YouTube Premium account, which used to be my former channel I used to run before I shut it down. So let me know, dude. Moonchild, he wants to rub it for good luck. Yes, he does, Moonchild. American Dream 1.5, I'm keeping the specifics of my prop on the download. And you mean down low? You mean down low, not download, right? DOWNLOW. Dream, you crack me up, dude. You're talking about you're keeping it on the down low, right? The low down, the low down or down low. Sorry. Got it. Only Jenny knows what it is. It will add flavor to my live streams. Cool, bro. Props are cool, Dream, says Moonchild. American Dream 1.5, they purchased their subs, $30 to $40 per 1,000 subscribers. They're synthetic, no subscriber subs. American Dream 1.5 furthermore says 3 or 4 people that you know have done that. Yep. And they also live view bot you as well, dude. They live view bot you as well. So it shows like you have 1,000 people in your chat when you really only have 10 or 20 or whatever, right? Moonchild, is it an on-air sign? That would be a cool prop for me to get, but I could add an on-air sign digitally because I have a green screen. Maybe I'll add an on-air sign that'll just flash back and forth for a little bit. There's so much I can do with OBS. I can do anything through OBS. I can add any graphics. I just haven't had the time to do it. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out soon and add something different. Let me see. American Dream 1.5, LOL, says Dream. 6.2, 1.5, 2.5 are my largest channels. I can stream Yard on all 3 channels. Cool. Moonchild says that would be cool. All right, folks, get your questions in real quick. We are at 2 hours and 35 minutes. I'm going to go off the air just a few. I'm just going to wait and see if there are any final questions, and then I'm going to wrap it up over here tonight. Long stream, but good stream. I very, very much enjoyed this stream tonight. The back end says 265 views, 267 now. I bet I'm getting thumbed down. I'm just curious to see if I'm even still monetized and how many thumbs up and thumbs down I have. Let me check. I'm still monetized. Cool. 11 thumbs up and 37 thumbs down. Well, thank you. Even my thumbs down have gone down because these trolls are getting shut down by YouTube and they can't create new accounts easily because they have to use their actual phone number to verify their accounts. American Dream 1.5, the Louisiana Swamp Rat has botted me a couple times. Are you talking about Barbara? Is that Barbara P, dude? Are you talking about Barbara? Let me know if that's Barbara P. Oh no, you're talking about Raleigh. You're talking about Raleigh. I know. Sorry. That's Raleigh lives in that area too. Yeah, he's botted me before, and he even claims to have purchased subs, but I don't know. That's what he just says. I don't pay attention to that stuff. Let me see. American Dream 1.5, this must have been your longest stream ever. It was very good stream, sir. Thank you for allowing me to hang out. This is not my longest stream ever, but it's one of the longest ones in a while. Years ago, this channel's been around for almost 2.5 years now, Dream. And the first year, I was streaming once or twice a day, and I would have all these panels. A lot of those streams I took down because they weren't ad friendly, but I would do 6 to 8 hour streams in the middle of the night. I did a lot of late night with Coach Eli to build my watch time and all that. So I used to do very long streams, but not anymore. Now, if I have the time and there's great engagement and it's worth it, yeah, I'll run a stream for 2 to 4 hours. But typically my streams are going to be anywhere from 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Sometimes an hour, depending on the crowd. I noticed that on weekends people are more so around than weekdays. Typically, like Friday nights and Saturday nights, no matter what time you stream, especially if you stream late night, there are people that are up. So it just depends. But yeah, Moonshot says good stream, and American Dream says LOL. All right, folks, and nothing also happening on the Facebook side of things. I want to thank Darren for being here on the Facebook side. I want to thank American Dream 1.5, Jenny from the block, for all your super chats and your channel memberships. Moonchild, thank you for being here and being a great moderator tonight. I have the utmost respect for you. You're an amazing woman, and I know things are going to really start heading in the right direction for you, and it'll get warmer in your area soon as well. All right, girl, it'll be all good. And anyone else that I missed from earlier tonight, thank you so much for being here. Trump got acquitted. Oh, well. It is what it is. now I'm curious to see what's going to happen next. Let's just focus on, ending this pandemic, getting people vaccinated, getting vaccinations, getting the vaccines out to the hospitals and the people that are, qualified to get the shots, and let's get back to normal, not only here in the U.S., where I'm at, but in your neck of the woods all over the world as well. Moonchild says, thanks, I did my best. Moonchild, you were awesome. Moonchild says, thanks, Dream. Dream says, you were like a Green Beret sniper. Like Raspberry Beret. Like, remember the late Prince used to sing that song. She wore a raspberry beret. Yeah. The kind you find from a secondhand store, right? Is that what it was? Remember that song, Dream and Moonchild? Raspberry Beret? And people couldn't pronounce it, so they would call it Beret, right? Because it's spelled Beret, but it's Beret, right? Oh, man. I got to wait to hear the response on that. There's a 25-second delay because I stream in normal latency for the best possible quality. So there's a 25-second delay between what I say here live and what goes out on YouTube and Facebook. So, LOL says Dream. Dream. Oh, thank you for handling that, Moonchild. You beat me to proving that. Moonchild's learning how to mod here. All right, folks. I'll see you all more than likely tomorrow for a stream unless something else comes up. But I should be back at some point tomorrow, probably more so in the late afternoon, early evening or so. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Bye.